All right, we are live. Apparently, oh, better make sure I turn off the volume on the stream here when it catches up to me. There we go. All right, so that I don't hear myself. Who wants to hear me? Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Wokest live stream of 2019. Welcome to Wokeness. Welcome to all of the things. Woke as fuck. Sean Mack. Wait, Sean Mack. So wait, that's Council of Sean, right? Yes? No? Maybe so? Jumps in. Hello there. Hello, Prod Misguided. Hello, Amit Devecha. Hi, Laura Story. What's up, everybody? What's up? Guys, if you don't know my friends, this is Dr. Steven Prostitute. We have matching scrapes. My story's better. And we have 37 Flunge Street, who you guys met the other night. My Olympic fencing friend, Ivan. Casey Mobley, I just answered that question. There you go. Neo Woko. So I heard it gave up when I'm really good that far. All right, Jake Falcons. Well, we'll find out. Rose/Jedi win. All right, CJ, we'll see if we get there. Hi, Council of Sean. It's you, confirmed. Alfonso Fret. No. I want to make money while sleeping. Okay, don't we all? Anyway, just heads up. Who came up with Dr. Steven's name? Oh, that came up. That was a long time. He was he was one of the first people. He was in that original 10-day live streaming challenge when Ivan Ortega visited me back in St. Louis. When we first met.
What it was? It's because we were all drunk and we were talking about how I saved your...
You saved our relationship.
Your relationship by having
indeed.
sex with him.
What's up, bring back the good old YouTube. Hi, I'm new to your channel today. Welcome, Heath S. This is going to be a fun one because we are going to examine our wokeness. God, Empress, read my comment. I can die now. I read that one too. So does it mean you double die? Or did 2 deaths make a life? I don't know. Hi, Nathaniel Cadugan. What's up? Always good to see you in the live streams. Hi, Derp Tank. Hello from Brazil, Leonardo Nogueira. Sorry, I butchered that. Love your videos. Thank you. What's up, D-Money Show? Captain Marvel 2019 Movie of the Year. We're going to talk about that, of course, because that movie is going to be super woke, and we're very excited because we're going to practice wokeness tonight. We're going to, and don't worry. I know, like last time, me and Dr. Steven Prostitute live streamed. Security was called. Things happen. But if they do that this time, it's a hate crime because we have a black man with us.
Yes.
This is how I learned this is how being woke works. If you have a black man with you, you are black, right, Adam?
Black to the bone.
Then you can't be racist. So what are you guys drinking? We're drinking some salted caramel porter or something, or coffee porter. Is a coffee porter.
Coffee porter. It's quite yummy.
Coffee porter. Also, heads up. Oh, cool, Dirt Tank. Hooray! Your fencer is in low power mode. Yeah, he's charging. Remember, he's just our token minority. He's only here to make sure that you guys know we're woke. He doesn't have to do anything or say anything. He's just to sit here and approve of us. That's all. That's why he's here.
Jamie Five.
Jamie Five.
We're gonna get to that.
What's up? We'll talk about that. We'll talk about these. Obviously, he was just so woke that it hurts. So woke. We're gonna figure out how to be politically correct. What's up? Let's do hardcore drugs. I mean, that is probably woke because if you should not be able to get arrested for doing drugs because that's just your life choices. So
not hurting anyone.
He'll be just sitting on his phone, not engaging. I told you, he's just here to make me look not racist. That's it. And not sexist and not homophobic, even though he's not gay. But he is a minority. Therefore,
well, but I'm a little gay, so there you go.
Right. So he's here to make me look not homophobic.
There you go.
And I'm here so you know that women are okay. Look at this diversity.
I know. Right?
We have sexual orientation diversity. We have gender diversity. We have racial diversity. We're so diverse, guys. We must be woke because we're so diverse. And I just want you to know. Oh, he's left-handed. Holy shit!
Wow.
And we have different ages represented. Sort of, like ish. We're kind of all within the same like general.
I think we're all
generation.
in our 30s. So
no, I'm not my 30s yet. I'm
28. I'm sorry.
I'm a baby.
I'm 33.
Yeah.
I'm 37.
So we have 3 different ages. I'm Asian. Oh, Lawrence Nguyen is Asian. So there you go. Yeah. Trey Parker, Joan. They pointed, didn't he? All right. So yeah, I mean, we have like we're different heights. I'm 5'7".
Almost 5'8".
He's 5'7". Ivan's he's 5'9". See,
there you go. 6'7" wingspan.
He does.
Yeah.
Hi, Chris Johnson. What's up? Ambidextrous darn charcoal man is better than me. Okay.
What?
His name is 37 Flynn Street. Don't be racist. We're being woke here, okay? Be fucking assholes. On the 7th cup of coffee, and I have 1 to go, so if I'm not woke by now. Ooh, Cringe Zero is black and bi. So you're like these two put together. So you're better than them. Sorry, guys. He's better than you. The more minority groups you can be, the better you are. I am practically the enemy. Because I am one sex change operation away, watching one sex change operation away from being more of a minority. But I'm one dangly appendage away from being the most problematic demographic, obviously. What you drinking? We're drinking coffee porter. Also, if your super chats, chubby and gay, there you go. Body types. We have different body types. We have the athletic body type, and we have the
fat bastard
trying to eventually again be athletic body type.
I'm working on it.
You and me both, my friend. You and me both. Diversity is our strength. I'm a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white guy. No, Casey Mobley, because we're woke now. So your opinion doesn't matter. We don't care about you. In fact, we would really like you to go away and probably kill yourself. But not in any way that looks like...
But we can't say that.
We can't say that because we're woke and suicide's bad. We just want you to go away. We want you to die somewhere else in a way that doesn't offend people with mental illness.
Slowly.
Preferably. With a lot of Ivan's first contribution. Slowly. Hi, Maria Sinclair. Yeah, my voice is well, I mean, look, I embraced the wokeness and all of my other problems went away. I can fly now, too.
Yeah.
The wokeness did that to me.
Like R. Kelly.
I believe I can fly. My favorite ranter, love you last. Thank you, Piss Wobble.
Your name almost made me spit all over.
Piss Wobble. That name is not woke. It could be offensive to children.
I'm not drunk enough for this yet.
Oh, Ivan, do you want a beer?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm about to go.
Are you going to participate?
I'm participating, but I thought I was just here to make sure you didn't look racist.
Well, you have to participate. Otherwise, we're going to look racist. We can't silence the minorities. Ivan, say something woke.
You have to know where you're coming from before you know where you're going.
There we go. I can't.
It's deep.
That is very deep. Beyond deep.
Can I go and come back? I just promise you.
All right.
Listen,
all right.
this is the reason why everyone likes me, okay?
So here's the thing, is that we don't have a lot of black referees in our community.
I'm one of the few.
So he has to share his tokenism everywhere.
Everybody wants a piece of the black.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone needs a little bit of that. Because once you go black, you don't go back.
Another referee wants to have a drink and talk. I don't know what about.
Another referee is probably being accused of being racist.
Probably. And I got to go over there to shut that down. Because they're not racist, but, you know, they won't. No one's going to believe them unless they have a So I have to be seen in public with these people so that they know that they're not racist. So we can shut down. See, I got to do all things to all people so that everybody get a piece of the pie. It's the American way.
It's tough. It's tough.
You know what I'm saying?
But the reality is, I mean, we could just hire more black referees, and that would probably help the problem. Except that, I'm trying to think of a woke way to say this.
Ain't no other black people out there that know how to ref like I do.
That's true. I mean, that's fucking true. Laura's story. Laura Ryan stole my fan fiction story. As your mod, wanted to know if it's cool that I say things like cunt and dildo. Just checking. Drink too. Yay! So the Mindless Entertainment drinking game. We drink to your super chats.
This is gonna take at least 45 minutes.
This? Oh, sure.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go have a drink with this girl.
Come right back. Because
You're like 15, 20 minutes.
all right, we might lose our wokeness while you're gone, but we'll try to keep it up.
Yeah.
Nah, listen. You got the wokeness. Look, it's rubbing off on you. You feel the power? Just rub Steven's on. Rub it. Rub his on.
You gotta try
it's just going
it's
right
all
through
in
us.
you. This is enough to last you at least 20 minutes.
Yes, at least 20.
I'm gonna be right back.
All
All right.
Y'all
You have fun
just
being
think about what I
important.
said. If you don't know where you're coming from, you don't know where you're going. I'll be right back. Y'all
Hi,
stay
Andrew
woke.
Wojcinski. Stay woke, bitches!
I'm gonna be right back.
I'm woke
Real
on
talk, I'll be
mushrooms.
right back.
All right, 37 Flint Street will return to us after he goes and bees woke somewhere else. He's woke. Does the wokeness. All right, 1820. If you need, I got my phone here. If you need a reminder.
Well,
In the
come back,
meantime.
so I gotta get my joint. I left my coat.
I just got grilled for saying charcoal. Suddenly, a rare substance that I can sell in the market for profits.
This is the wokest coat ever.
It's a super woke coat. That's how you know we'll be back. He left his
Woke
woke.
coat.
He left the woke coat.
Yes.
He left his woke coat here. I came from the dumpster and I'm going to the toilet. Fair, CJ. Fair. So anyway, I just wanted to. Yeah, did you have something to add, Dr. Stephen Prostitute?
No, I was just the same. Yeah.
Because I just wanted to talk about how
Oh God, Casey. Jesus
Casey
Christ.
Mobley. This is the woke stream.
Whoa.
We are woke. We're woke. Look, the reality is, Casey, there might be another person of color in the live stream, in the chat. So we can't risk looking not woke for them.
Yeah.
We can't do it. Here's a question that I've always wondered. If you yell the N-word in Beverly Hills, is it still racist? Star Seeds player, no, that's not woke. That's so offensive. I am more than my looks. You have to tell me that I'm disgustingly ugly, but you respect me for my mind anyhow. I don't know. You have to tear down my self-esteem about my appearance because that is a gender-based thing. Only women care about their appearance.
Jesse.
So you can't point it out. What?
You are an absolutely average-looking human being, but I appreciate you for who you are.
Thank you, Dr. Stephen Prostitute. And I appreciate you for normalizing sex work as a profession.
Absolutely. That's what I'm
Because
here for.
we should feel like it's normal and acceptable to have many, many women with no other options feel like they have to sell their body for sex in order to make money. That's a good thing.
Absolutely.
Gone Delicious, this money is to help buy the next round and to avoid being woke. Thank you for your dollars, your wonderful super chat, and your resistance to woke culture. We have crumbled because, look.
Doctor. CJ. Doctor.
His name is Dr. Stephen Prostitute.
I did not do 4 years in prostitute school to be called Mr.
Dr. Stephen Prostitute will solve all of your problems
with my dick.
with his dick. He will fuck your problems away, quite literally.
And occasionally my anus.
He will let you fuck your own problems away in his butt. Doctor, no, I am a transgender lizard from space. We welcome you to this planet. I don't like woke, Jesse. But I'm the best version of myself because I can see that I am just full of privilege. All of the privilege, all of the time.
Oh, look at the compliment Derp Tank just gave you.
Derp Tank. Jesse has a decent knowledge and an average exterior shape. Thank you. I wouldn't want anyone to think that I was better than anyone else because I'm not smarter than you. I'm not more educated than you. I just know all of these things for some reason inexplicably. If you disagree, then you are airplane-ophobic. What, Lawrence? What did you say, Lawrence? I sexually identify myself as a jet fighter. We accept your sexual identity,
Yes.
Lawrence. You be a jet fighter if you want to be.
Oh.
And if anybody says that you can't fly, that you can't take off from an airport military base, then they are being prejudiced.
Yes.
Have you ever dated a woman?
With
I'm
who?
not woke enough for that. I know. I experimented with my sexuality when I was a teenager. Whatever. Casey.
Who hasn't?
I think Jesse's beautiful, but I'm still holding out for TV. St. Miles, another sip for the woke. Thank you, St. Miles.
I gotta refill my glass first.
St. Miles is a newer sub, I believe. You're straight, Jesse. Bummer. Sorry, bluntly, Blondie. I'm trying really hard to be more gay because I'm not woke. It would be incorrect of me to identify as heterosexual, irrespective of the fact that I'm dating a man. Bring back the black guy. That's how I feel, CJ.
That's what I thought.
What?
The question about if I ever dated a woman was meant for me, not you.
Oh.
Yes.
Fine.
Yes, I have.
Phantom Evil says, hi. Hi, Phantom Evil. We drink to your super chat. Boom. I mean, we drink to forget the evils of capitalism.
Yes.
Please, actually, you know what? The more super chats you send us, the more we'll be reminded about the evil of capitalism.
Yes.
And the more we can fight against it. So please send all of your super chats so that will help us be more woke. Pepperbench, what exactly is woke? Woke, I believe I looked this up the other day because I wanted to know what the actual definition of woke was. It's basically like being hyper aware of social justice all the time. So,
by the way, speaking of the evils of capitalism, we would like to remind you that this live stream is brought to you
by Yingling Lager, official alcohol of Philadelphia. Still suffering. St. Miles,
by the way, if any representatives from Yingling are on the live chat, please don't sue us.
Please actually sponsor me, though. Like, straight up Yingling. Yeah. Please. Oh, my God. I'm going to hit up Yingling to be my sponsor.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, I mean, what? Capitalism? No, it's okay because Yingling is a craft brewery, and I support local business.
Yes.
Wokeness is triggering to me. Oh, my God. Old school Jeremy. No, I would never want to trigger you in any way. If there's anything I can do to make you feel untriggered and to make this space more safe for you. So guys, please let me know if there's anything that we can do to make this space safer for you, and we will happily do it.
But it's interesting. Wouldn't that create a paradox? If us being woke triggers them, so we have to not be woke not to trigger them, but then we're not woke anymore. And that would be a live stream paradox. And then something would explode. I don't know.
I think we're going to come back to this. Dr. Prostitute needs to strip. He's been known to do that for money.
For money. Last time, actually, I think
it cost $50 to have him remove his shirt. So I think that $50 or more, and Dr. Steve Prostitute may remove his shirt again for you. Laura Story needs a puppy. Laura, I need a puppy too. I think we all need to remove that toxic man. No, it's okay, Scott. It's okay. He's bisexual, so he's woke enough to be here.
Yes.
It's okay. Gone Delicious says, I'm afraid of alcohol. Make it disappear. We'll drink this drink off camera for you. To protect your sensitivities.
Yes.
Why would anyone want to be woke? Because it's the best way to be. Because no one is truly happy if they're not constantly miserable about how the world is an imperfect place that doesn't cater to everyone's needs.
If you are not 100% all the time, 24/7 anxious about who or what or whatever that you may offend, then you're not living your best life.
Right? Right? If you're not tiptoeing around everybody, if you're not being so careful not to offend people that you're driving yourself crazy, then you're not experiencing life to the fullest. I just want to acknowledge the double badass quote homages in a row here. Am I not woke enough? Which I don't know if you meant the reference to Are you not, because I read that as Are you not entertained?
Same.
That's how I read that. I don't know if you intended that or not, but that's exactly how I read that. And then in regards to your title, I'd rather die than go woke. You can take my life, but you'll never take my freedom. No, Megan, anyone, you don't understand. Wokeness is the true freedom, because it's not until you are bound by unnecessarily and excessive societal restrictions that you're truly free. 23 Raven 84 says, you're not woke enough. No Native American. I am Navajo representation. We are the minorities of the minorities. African Americans can't compare to us. We are more oppressed, JK. You're right. Stream Desi. Thank you, Jonathan Evans. I'm so sorry that we didn't represent your culture, but I can pretend to know things about your culture in order to better make you feel, part of this. Like, for example, Navajos are not Lenape, but you're both Native Americans, and they are from the eastern Pennsylvania, and the Lenape word for goose is wawa. And I know that because wawa.
Wow.
And therefore, me saying that has acknowledged the Navajo tribe. You're welcome.
Brought to you by Wawa.
Brought to you by Wawa. They won't, dude. This is free publicity. They would never do it for that. They should sponsor us, though. I want to get all Philly brands. I want to get the Eagles. I want to get Wawa. I want to get fucking Yingling to sponsor me.
Yes.
Danielle, and hers potato chips.
Oh, yeah.
Danielle DeMars, have you been to Seattle before? Don't go woke. I have been to Seattle. And you know what? I found it very enlightening, Danielle. We drink to you, by the way.
Indeed.
How many people who looked exactly the same and had the exact same opinions were walking around? Because I understood then that I was with my woke brethren and that everything would be okay. Star Siege player, thank you for your super chat. We understand that you might be poor and therefore can't send a bigger super chat.
But we will never judge you for that.
We will never judge you. You be as poor as you want. It's okay that you can't properly contribute to our wokeness. That's okay that you're not actually being a contributing member to society. That's fine by us. We'll just make the government give you more money.
I feel like we've missed a side conversation.
I'm sure we have. If I make beer and call it woke beer, will I be triple woke? Depends. Is it triple hopped?
Yeah.
Alaskan Native, minority of the minority of the minority. Good for you. Oh my God, North Road Caveman, you are winning the wokeness lottery.
Yes.
Winning tight end or wide receiver.
Well, I've got a tight end.
I
receive.
I would be a tight end. I would play the position of tight end on a football team. Thank you. Dude, it's like he's a tight end.
Yeah.
Anyway, Cobra Viper. Really, I just finished my homework for social justice pedagogy class, and I log on to this. Wait, is someone going to Wawa grabbing meatball sub? Hey, Cobra Viper, drink to you, drink to Wawa. They don't have Wawa in Cleveland, but that shit's my shit.
Oh, yeah.
And I love Wawa, and I want them to sponsor me now.
I love Wawa.
I still live at home, would love to contribute to the super chat, but I'm a basement-dwelling neckbeard. That's okay. You're probably saddled with things like student loans, which are evil. God forbid you should pay for your higher education. The government should do it for. Honestly, to be real, though.
Actually, to be
100% real, we should be investing way more money into people's education so they won't be so fucking stupid all the time. Because stupid people are the actual enemy of everything.
And also, stupid people are the types to be calling security on us for yelling too loud.
It's only Sunday this time.
It's only Sunday.
It's still a weekend.
Still a weekend.
It says you're not live. Mom loves you. That's wrong.
Well, clearly we are live because we're talking to you right now.
I just want to tell you, Mom loves you, that I appreciate your name paying tribute to our parents. However, parents are from an older generation who are mostly not woke. So even though they brought us into the world, we should probably call them racist all the time and treat them like shit. That's what we should, and blame them for all of our problems.
All of them.
So while your mom probably does love you, you really shouldn't love her back.
Because she's a baby boomer and she ruined the economy.
Dr. No says my contribution to your capitalist shame. Thank you, Dr. No. Shame. Thank you for once again bringing our attention to the evils of capitalism.
Capitalism, man.
It's terrible. It's the worst things about the world. So I just want to take a moment now to talk about Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
And how it's probably going to be the greatest movie of the year.
If not all time.
If not all time. Because it has a female lead in it.
Mm-hmm.
And
finally, a female-led movie.
Right?
Breaking into the sexist comic book movie industry.
So sexist. Talking about an industry rooted in nerd culture that's never had strong women featured in it ever before.
Ever.
Because no non-mainstream male has ever been interested in a strong woman.
Nope.
And of course, mainstream men aren't either because they're not woke. Laura is Ryan stole my favorite story. Can I be the token lesbian?
Absolutely.
We have a token lesbian! Yay! And she's a mod too. So
it's almost like you're here with us right now anyway.
Exactly. See, Laura Ryan stole my fan fiction story is not really anybody at all. She has no credentials. She doesn't do anything in life. She's probably homeless. But she is gay. Therefore, with absolutely no resume whatsoever, we made her a mod of this channel. And I'm actually thinking about just making her a co-partner in Mindless Entertainment because she's a gay woman. And therefore, with absolutely no background in public speaking that I'm aware of. I mean, she might. But as far as I'm aware, no background in public speaking. She absolutely deserves to have an equal voice on this channel because she is gay and I am not.
Captain Marvel would be better from Bollywood. Absolutely.
Condelicious. Captain Marvel better from Bollywood.
Hey, they're talking about a Captain Marvel sequel already with the new comic book Miss Marvel in it, who
is an Indian chick.
Is she Indian or is she Middle Eastern?
Middle Eastern, something. She's not
Kamala
white.
Khan.
Guys, she's not white. The point is she's not white.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes it better.
Absolutely.
That means double woke points. Because you have to be led by a white woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing is that white people really know everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes.
And so you have to defer to our superior knowledge. But we'll surround ourselves with people of color, just like when we had 37 Flood Street here.
Mm-hmm.
Not the most experienced, talented fencer/referee of the group. Not at all. Beerman.
Oh.
Taking this with that fire water for me. You got it, 23.
I do want to scroll back up because to take a slight break from our current thing, I do want to address this particular question. Opalmar. Critical equation. Due to your fencing background, do you think you are more critical of sword or lightsaber battles in films? Abso-friggin-lutely.
Yes. Yes.
Which 100%. Is why, as much as I am somewhat critical of the prequel trilogy, the lightsaber battle at the end of Revenge of the Sith, I love.
But it's a bad sword fight.
But it's a beautiful sword fight.
It's a well choreographed fight.
It is a theater sword fight.
It's a beautiful fight. It's a bad sword fight.
Yes.
I am gay and disabled. Jeff S says I'm gay and disabled. I'm disgabled.
Disgabled.
And because someone who's actually gay and disabled said disgabled, that is officially the new way to refer to gay people who are disabled. It is the only way. You cannot call them by any other name or you're being homophobic and anti-people with disabilities. So disgabled is the only woke term for that. Disgabled.
Did someone just call me Mr. Dr. Stephen Prostitute?
Where?
Star Siege player.
That's Mr. Dr. Stephen Prostitute. I am gay. I am a gay white Latino and I'm a xenomorph. Can I be a mod? No, because you said white. And just saying the word white actually makes you racist.
Yeah.
Even if you're talking about the color. Even if you're like, that's a beautiful white dress you're wearing.
Because you know what? White Latinos, conquistadors.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you're an oppressor, actually.
Yeah, you oppress the entire Mayan people. No, not mine. Aztec.
Flaming TP says, what about handy gapeable? Differently gapeable. We need Jeff S's approval. Handy gapeable. I really like differently gapeable.
I love this fucking stream.
We need Jeff S's approval on those terms in order to officially enter them into the woke dictionary. Wasn't it transabled? Oh, Jeff S approves. Differently gabled and handy gapeable.
Handy gapeable.
Handy gapeable and differently gabled are now acceptable terms to refer to gay people with disabilities.
No, transabled are people who are otherwise perfectly physically functioning who choose to live life as a disabled person.
That's true. Transabled, yeah. This is not transgender and disabled. Transabled means you identify as disabled, even though you are biologically and physically abled.
I am not proud to say I have read an article about this particular.
Meowcat says, I am a gay Muslim. I have to throw myself off of rooftops. Well, Well, this is a difficult one for me because I, as an accepting person who accepts all different religions, accepts a Muslim's right to murder all gay people. But as a very woke person who accepts people of different sexual orientations, I accept you for being gay. So I accept you for being gay, and I also accept your need to kill yourself because it goes against your religion. And I also have to say that you're being insensitive to people with mental disabilities for killing yourself.
Yeah, you're getting good at this.
This is like the mental gymnastics are real. So you're being offensive, but not for being gay or Muslim. You're being offensive for killing yourself, which you have to do in order to honor your religion because of your gayness.
Yes.
It's a tough life you lead, but we'll all honor you and remember you. Except that we'll also at the same time direct people to counselors if they need to seek help for their own mental illness.
So the TLDR is, I'm offended, but I love you anyway.
Yes, which is difficult for me because it's really hard to love anyone who offends me because offending someone is actually the worst crime you can do. It's basically hate speech. The Cobra Viper says, tonight the role of the cisgender heteronormative white male will be played by me. It's my privilege. Cobra Viper, though it pains me, I will drink to the super chat.
You have carpal tunnel? I am so sorry for your loss.
But I have to say, Cobra Viper, your opinions are not needed here because you're a white man. So you should just go live on an island somewhere. In fact, that's what we're working on to solve this problem. It's actually just building an island in the middle of nowhere for all white men to live. Actually,
you know that big plastic float in the Pacific Ocean?
There you go. You guys are gonna live on that.
Government conspiracy. That's for the
white.
All the white people.
All the straight white men are gonna go on that float. We'll give you like little the little like whale floaties that you can ride on. But that's about it.
We go live out there.
Laura Ryan stole my fanfiction story. Gay but not disabled, but I do have carpal tunnel. Well,
oh damn,
I mean, look, Laura, if having carpal tunnel affects your daily life, then you can consider yourself differently abled. And you can accept all of the privileges for that. And if people try to treat you differently for sometimes having your wrists hurt a lot, you can sue them for hate speech. So there you go. He's in that island called Australia.
Oh.
Cobra Viper. Cheers. Cheers, Cobra Viper.
So Casey Mobley, is that what it is?
Are we even reading his super chats anymore? He admitted to being a white man. Are we still actually reading the things he says? Is it going to offend me if I read his chat?
Which one?
Where did it go? Casey Mobley.
No. He didn't super chat, but he's asked like 3 different times what happened to my face.
Yes, but he's a white man, so we don't respect his opinion. Do you want to tell them what happened to your face, woke Steven?
I suppose. It's not a very funny story. It is funny to other people, apparently. The other night, okay. Yeah, the other night, pretty much, I'm a clumsy bastard, and I'm wearing my boots when I shouldn't be, and I was drunk. And I tripped over my own fat fucking feet, fell face first on the sidewalk.
Sidewalk?
On a sidewalk.
I thought you were bowling.
That was the story I told to Don to make it sound a little bit better.
Ah, okay. So you and I both had fights for sidewalks. My sidewalk story is better.
Yeah.
You're hilarious.
Yeah, because I fell because I'm clumsy.
Guys, I just need to address something really offensive that happened in the chat, okay? Where did it go? Sarah Gay says, can I be a transgender black woman? Well, that's fine, but Sarah Gay? Really? G-E-Y? Sarah Gay? I don't care if that's your actual last name. That's really offensive, okay? Unless you're actually a lesbian, you shouldn't have that name, okay? Because it's really offensive to people who are gay, okay? So just fucking change your name. Change your goddamn name.
Plus, speaking as a woke person, you can be transgender, but you can never be transracial. Not allowed.
But I think you can be transflamingo.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yes.
But you need to change your last name first, Sarah, because you're offending a lot of people right now. So when you change your last name, we'll accept you into the transflamingo community gladly. But until then, fuck off, you racist bitch. Really trying to imagine what you're really reading super chats from. I know, Chicken. You know what? It's really hard to tell because the thing is, I don't want to assume anyone's gender. So if they inform us of their gender, then we'll ignore all super chats from we'll ignore all chats from white men. So dude thought I was serious, Dion. Did you just tune in, Dion St. Michael? Okay. If you guys, please let us know if you're a straight white man. Did I miss the altar call for wokeness? I guess so. Please let us know if you're a straight white man so that we can ignore all of your chats, okay? So right now, if you're a straight white man, just let us know that so we can ignore all of your chats. Please.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
Now I started late, Kazu Benedict. Actually, you're supposed to start.
And yes, Guandalicious, I have actually changed the story of my entry at least 3 times this week.
Casey Mobley, you don't have the luxury of being triggered because you're an oppressor, all right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is what it feels like, and you can just deal with it. All right. Thanks, Dion St. Michael. Thanks, Scott Alcar. We're not going to read your chats anymore. Address me as Z, please. Otherwise, offended. All right, D Alex A, aka Z. Not a straight white man. We could read your chats. Like a ghost, take your toxic masculinity somewhere else. Ew, Jake Falcons. Excuse I. Ew, guys. Oh my God. Why are there so many? Oh my God, Benny KS Bandwidth. Thank you for bringing your diversity to this live stream. The rest of you, why are there so many straight white men here? We don't need your opinion. Big J, ew. Why are you? Take your toxic masculinity elsewhere, people. Elsewhere. Will Captain Marvel be the Batman vs. Superman in the MCU? Not white. Well, then I'll respond to that. No. Captain Marvel is going to be like the Casablanca of movies of all time. Because it's going to be so important to our generation. Except that, like, actually, in point of fact, Casablanca, you can't like that movie anymore because the strong female lead is not woke. Mm-hmm. So you can't. No, she's not woke. So you can't like that movie. Also, woke people don't actually care about. So the thing is that there's a lot of like really good messages about Jews standing up to Nazis in that film, and Jews aren't really woke. So I'm actually going to convert to atheism because being atheist is way more woke than being Jewish. Like Jews, even though they've been categorically discriminated against since the dawn of time, aren't suffering enough right now. So we don't really care about them anymore.
Not to mention the fact that they're in the process of oppressing the Muslim populations in the West Bank and Gaza Strip.
They're oppressing the terrorists in the Gaza Strip. It's terrible. They're oppressing a regime that raises their children to believe that murder is a good thing. Mm-hmm. Why not be so open-minded, Israel? Jeez. 23Raven84 says, can we start calling woke Jesse? Can we start calling woke Jesse, aka Captain Marvel? Oh, where did that one go? John Gwentzel, new subscriber, not the other kind. Well, if you were a sub, that means you would be sexually diverse, and we accept all sorts of types here. And SWM, what does SWM stand for? I don't understand.
Straight white male.
Straight white male. I'm sorry, you're offensive to me. Can I get a hair flip? That was by accident. It wasn't for you, straight white man. Welcome to the channel, by the way. Thank you for being here. I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you're enjoying our exercise and satire. Dinner and movie, and you straight girls might have your way with me. Spurious. I mean, no, I don't want your attention or your approval. We'll accept anyone but straight hair fixes. Dude, actual thing that someone actually said. It was a comment on one of my videos, I think. I'm pretty sure. Someone was like, and someone actually told them, a black person was like, hair flips are racist because black people can't flip their hair. Is not the right texture to flip their hair, so they can't do it. So whenever a white girl flips her hair, it's racist. Actual thing.
And we have to accept it.
We have to drink for that because that's woke. And if a black person said it was racist, then it was
can't.
Sorry. fucking dying here. Fucking dying. I honestly, like, beyond the, she's a female. I can't think of any other thing to say about Captain Marvel that is even pretend woke. She's a female lead. A new Tomb Raider movie came out with Alicia Vikander. Why wasn't this the woke movie of the century? I'm at a loss. What's up, Mattuine? We're being woke. Check your hair flip privilege, Jesse. You better end it. You better end it. Yeah. Goodness. Racist confirmed. Sergey, you haven't changed your name yet. You're still offending homosexuals. Those offensive people who are dying. You die, folks. Russell Hunter, I'm so sorry if anyone is dying is offended by my hyperbole.
Oh my god. I'm gonna die tonight. I'm sorry.
I'm a diaphobe. I'm a diaphobe. I'm sorry. I'm a fucking diaphobe.
Oh goodness.
Alicia Vikander did not have big enough boobs to be Tomb Raider. I'm fucking sorry. The entire reason Tomb Raider is a thing at all is because fucking coding glitch and the early test versions of the game showed people love the absurdly big tits, so they kept them in. That is literally only purpose for the character. So it's not fucking Tomb Raider without tits. I don't even give a shit about it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Did I say that? I am so sorry to all of the women I offended. I'm so sorry to all the. I just offended myself and my small tits. God damn it. Who is that transgender white male next to you? Explain, you neo-Nazi. Excuse me.
Wait, what?
Sergey, I know we don't care about the Jews, but as a Jew, I'm very offended that you use the word Nazi. In fact, I'm going to have a mini panic attack because I actually have PTSD from the whole Holocaust. Even though it happened a long time before I was born, there was a chick at my college. We had overheard at Bennington, and it was like, it's just your ever overheard thing. Like someone overheard something funny and typed it on there. And so it was a fucking play rehearsal, and one of the teachers had joked about needing a Nazi to wrangle the children because they had brought in some young children from the area to be in this play. And the kids turned out to be really, really well behaved, and they didn't need anyone to keep them in line. So he was like, why hire a Nazi when you don't need one? And someone thought that was funny, so they posted it on Overheard at Bennington. And some actual, like, 20-something-year-old responded to that comment and was like, oh my God, the fact that you said there are Nazis at Bennington gave me an actual panic attack. I have PTSD. And, like, went on to be this whole discussion where she said she had, because her grandma went through the Holocaust, she had PTSD about the Holocaust. And this conversation went on and on and on, back and forth, with some people saying, okay, you're way too fucking sensitive, just stay off the internet. And other people being like, you need to be more sensitive to her sensitivities. And the end of this conversation was finally ended when another student came on and was like, hey, I was a soldier. I went to, I think they were in Iraq. I have actual PTSD. If I walk into a room or a place and people are watching a war movie, I don't tell them to turn it off. I walk out. There are things that I know will trigger my PTSD, I don't make people stop doing them. I take myself away from the situation because it's my responsibility to manage my own personal issues. And that conversation was over. But you know what? I'm sorry. I'm being so unwoke because the person who said they had PTSD from the Holocaust was actually identified as transgender. I just didn't believe her. Because legit, her girlfriend bullied her into being transgender, which is so upsetting that I can't. What did Sarah Gay? Sarah Gay said it gave me a bullshit apology. I know all about bullshit apologies. I made a video on it. Brian from the Rebellion. Hi, I didn't see you here. Actually, if any of you guys want to go back and find Meant to Offend bullshit apology and post that, I think it's one of my best Meant to Offend videos of all time. What did Sarah Gay say? Where's Sarah Gay's bullshit button? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. She seems sincere. That seems sincere. I accept her apology. Jesse, are you being transphobic? No. I'm not anything phobic because I'm accepting and woke. Thanks very much. Jesse, my sister's about to marry a Star Wars fan who believes The Last Jedi is good. What am I supposed to do? How in the world can I support this marriage? By convincing her that The Last Jedi is the most woke film of all time, and therefore just giving. Honestly though, like real talk, I think you should probably assassinate this person. I think you should assassinate. I think you should object to their union.
Yes. Is Dr. Prostitute secretly Harry Potter with a mark on his forehead and the glasses? I find it offensive to wizards if he's not. Cosplay is not funny. It's racist.
Dr. Secret Prostitute is totes a wizard.
Yes.
What was your Hogwarts house, Dr. Secret Prostitute?
Oh, I was a Hufflepuff. I'm indulge in all things.
Slytherin. That's right. In addition to all the SJWs being Hufflepuffs, definitely all of the alcoholics are Hufflepuffs too. The Big Red Bear says, we're giving up and becoming woke? Sweet. I can't have to wait to have some more soy. I'm a victim, sure. Slavs were victims at one point. Give me attention. Attention given.
Granted.
I respect your victimhood. Look, normally the Big Red Bear, if you're a straight white man, I wouldn't respect you. But if you have PTSD from some ancient time in history when Slavs were disrespected and oppressed, then I accept you as part of our woke community.
I mean, I'm pretty sure at one point in time, Slavs were put into camps.
There you go.
Yeah.
Gulags. Even. Jessi. Who's Jessi like a ghost? I don't know this person. I love soy, by the way. I gave up eating meat 5 seconds ago.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing we don't have Guinness, otherwise I would drink my words. Soylo is a masterpiece. Soylo is the greatest movie ever made because it showed me how Han Solo was actually, the original Han Solo was actually a really toxic man. And I feel like by changing his entire personage, it really made me appreciate Han Solo more as like a beta bitch, because that's the kind of man that I can really respect.
Yeah, and I like the fact that they stripped his entire family history and just made him some street urchin dude. Downtrodden orphan. There we go.
Well, because here's
with
the thing.
no family name that some random imperialist scum just gave to him.
The most important point of that story, though, is that he's totally a slave to his woman. Like, nothing else matters but this chick, and that's the way it should be. If men can't be 100% dependent on a stronger woman, then they really don't have a point to live. The Cobra Viper, I can't help but think that managing one's own PTSD issues is a symptom of toxic masculinity. Absolutely. No, expecting people to deal with their own personal issues is super toxic. Drink to that super chat.
Okay, yep.
Super toxic to expect people to deal with their own issues. Like, they should make everyone else deal with their own issues on their own.
I don't mean to trigger anyone here, but I have to go pee. Ugh.
Sorry to all those who can't just pee on your.
I'm sorry.
Nick Rootsis, this whole generation is weak as circus living. You're not special or important. We're all eating a giant shit sandwich. No one cares. I don't care. Amen. P triggered. Men and women are equally strong in different ways. And then there was one. He'll be back. He won't leave me alone in my wokeness. I have urine phobia. Apologize. Eddie Duke, we're so sorry for offending your woman phobia. Urine phobia. I said woman. Oh my God, Freudian slip. I'm secretly afraid of women. Oh no, address my own prejudice. Casey Mobley, we don't care about your opinions because you're a white man. In fact, you're our scapegoat white man, so we have to call you out all day, every day. Casey Mobley's a toxic man. Hashtag me poo. Apologize! That's offensive, DJ Odyssey. That's offensive to people who find poo offensive, and it's offensive to the Me Too movement, which is the greatest movement that's ever happened because it makes every woman into a victim, and that's the only way we find strength is by all being victims. I can't stand up. I'm offended.
Just realized you're
Ban Casey Mobley. You know what? Lynch Casey. No shit, I can't say that. That's racist.
That's racist as fuck. Jesus Christ. Wait, can I get back in here?
It's not racist if a bunch of black guys lynch Casey Mobley. Assemble a team of black men and lynch Casey Mobley.
We have to wait for
Ivan,
30.
When 37 Flint Street comes back, he can lynch
you.
Casey Mobley.
There
then it's
go.
fine. Okay,
That's okay.
I shouldn't have asked the white man. I should have demanded it of him. Damn. I'm still working on being woke, guys. I'm new at this.
We're getting there. We're working on it.
Now I'm victimhood phobic. The Cobra Viper says, well, that explains the hair Jesse is afraid of. Wow, man. I have to try to make myself look like him.
And actually, when I went to the bathroom, I tried to put some water in my hair to slick it back so I wouldn't have any more offensive hair flips.
Ooh, that's very woke of you. Thank you. All right, I want to go back and address that thing we talked about.
Which thing we talked about?
About how our wokeness might be triggering to some people who aren't woke, and we don't want to offend anybody.
Oh, the woke paradox.
So, guys, just say something spastic in all caps if you're triggered by our wokeness. Just do that for us, so we know. Because
I did wash my hand. Sorry.
People always do that. Just something like super spastic in all caps if you're triggered right now. Because we don't expect you. If you're triggered and you're having a mild panic attack, we don't expect you to write in real letters. Just hit that all caps and type something spastic. So we know. Oh no. We've offended at least 4 people.
I have insomnia. You woke this triggers my PTSD.
The Jews beat. Wow. Steven, we've triggered a lot of people.
We are so sorry.
We're really sorry. So remember, something's spastic. And guys, if you haven't done so, please ask the like button for its consent and then press it.
But gently.
Gently. Or in whatever way it wants from you. Because we can't oppress the like button.
Never.
That would be rude. We're woke now. I'm so ashamed of myself for having said that. I am ashamed for having said things like that. I gave the like button a bet. Did it ask for it? Because if not, that's me. So here's the thing. We've triggered a whole bunch of people by being this woke. Does that mean that we should stop being woke?
I don't know. What's the consensus on this? The chat?
Because we have all of these people who are very triggered from our wokeness. The like reported me. Me too. Oh my god. Everybody, let's dock Nick Rootsis. Okay? Let's dock him because he raped the like button. He raped the like button. Let's dox him. And let's find out where he lives and swat him.
Yep.
Guys, let's ruin his life.
That's right.
Because he raped the like button. I'm sorry if I say rape triggered anyone. He violated the consent of the like button.
Yes. Wait, we missed a whole bunch now.
Violated.
Again.
Chats. People are liking videos. It's trolling. Where's my buddy below? I pressed, but it doesn't like me back. Dislike. The dislike button doesn't like you either. 2012, Jameson. Half Hispanic, short and blind. How many points? Ooh, half a point for being Hispanic.
What's the
half
other
a point
half?
for being short? I'm guessing white because they're too ashamed to admit it. And then definitely a point for being blind because that's differently abled. So 2 points. And a drink for your super chat.
Indeed.
Nick Rutsa says, sounds sexy. I'm in. Oh.
Mm.
I feel violated. Don't use sexualized language. I didn't ask for it. I didn't invite you into my life, except I did by posting this live stream publicly. But I didn't invite you into my life and ask you to say such things to me, you bastard. The Cobra Viper says, no, I'm just going to rope the like button. I paid for the super chats. The button owes me something. That's not how it works, Cobra Viper.
That's not how it works.
That's not how it works. The like button doesn't owe you anything. You could date the like button for a year and pay for all of her meals and buy her nice gifts and take good care of her. But God forbid you expect any physical affection in return. God forbid you assume that just because you're in a relationship, you have the right to sexual gratification. Just because you're dating someone and in a sexual romantic relationship, that you have the right to any of your needs being met. How dare you?
How dare you?
Fuck off. Women have the right to whatever they want, and you have the right to give them whatever they want. Did you just assume the like button's gender?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry.
Steven, I'm really bad at being woke. We're real bad at it, guys.
So bad.
Real bad. I'm trying to drink my wokeness away, but I know the wokeness keeps burning through my alcohol. I just gotta send more super chats so I drink more, so I get drunker, so I forget how to be.
Oh!
Hey, Matcheween! There's a hierarchy of wokeness. Above white female is black female. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Surprised with success of Black Panther that Marvel didn't go with Monica Rambeau as Captain Marvel. Right? Instead, she'll be in the movie as a tertiary character at best. Well, here's the thing. Okay, thank you so much for your super chat. Here's the thing about wokeness in Hollywood, right? So it's important to be woke, but it's also important to reach as many people as possible. Now, if you make a movie like Black Panther that they can market specifically to the black community and get them really excited about it and get all of the woke white people and the black community to go see it, you have a success, right? But if you have a person of color as your lead in a mixed race movie, it's just not going to get all of the people of color to come see it, because there first of all, there's not enough people of color in the film to pander to that community, and there's not a white lead to bring in the woke white people, because this is the thing that woke people know that other people don't know, is that you can only truly relate to someone who looks like you, who's your same race, your same ethnicity, your same religion, your same gender, your same sexual orientation. Look, if you need someone exactly like you in order to relate. So there's a lot of woke white people. There's actually a disproportionate number of white woke men and women, right? And they're not going to be able to relate to a film that doesn't have a white lead. So as we know, woke people are the best and most important people. And since the majority of woke people are still white, we have to make sure that the movie is for them first. So a movie wins enough woke points by being entirely made up of a minority cast.
Black Panther. But if you have a minority lead in charge of the white people, when really, let's face it, white people invented wokeness. Of course.
We invented wokeness. So if you're not giving us someone to relate to, we can't relate to your movie. Therefore, it's not woke. If I can't see myself in the lead character, and let me tell you, I see myself in all of the petite, super skinny, super bitchy looking, long-haired, platinum blonde women in Hollywood. Honey, I guess Bree's a honey blonde women. I see myself in all of them because obviously I look and act just like them. So that's why I'm excited for Captain Marvel, because that's just a person that's just like me.
I also wanted to point out, and I looked it up just so, because I'm super woke and I don't want to mispronounce any names of different languages, but Jimon
Jaimin
Unsu.
Jaimin Hansu, you racist fuck.
Jaimin Hansu his character is being restructured from a villain to a hero in Captain Marvel.
Who is his?
He's a Kree soldier. In Guardians of the Galaxy, he was a bad guy. He was kinda ish. Well, but now he's going to be a co-worker of
guys. Unless all of your characters are black, your villain can't be black without it being racist.
Yeah, can't do
Never mind that Jaimin Hansu is a badass and a great villain.
Well, yeah,
and a great everything. I first met him in Gladiator, and I love him to death.
He was very good in Gladiator.
And I hate Russell Crowe in that movie because he's a white man. I really like Joaquin Phoenix because his character wants to fuck his sister, and I respect people who have different sexual preferences. If you're into incest, who am I to judge?
Plus, I also liked him in that movie because he was a white guy and he was the bad guy.
So yeah, he was evil, right? So I liked him. So Joaquin Phoenix more woke than Russell Crowe in Gladiator.
They made a sexually different person the villain, which is wrong.
So they vilified someone who says it different. Yeah, it's complicated. It's complicated. It's the Cobra Viper. Okay, now I'm uncomfortable. So am I. Dr. No. Every time I see that, the no, I think of the no cat. You know the no cat?
Oh,
yeah. No.
Yeah.
No. I love that cat. Anyway, wait a minute. Every time I go out, I get red. That tells me I'm a person of color.
That's not how it works.
We already discussed this, Dr. No. You can't be transracial. If you started out, look, you cannot, especially if you started out white. You're just, what's actually happening, Dr. No, what you're actually doing is you're culturally appropriating Native Americans every time you get sunburned. Sorry. You're being racist against Native Americans. You're culturally appropriating them every time you go out. It's really rude of you, and you should stop. Like, you're being very insensitive right now. 2012 Jameson, Captain Marvel cannot have a black lead. Blacks die first in horror movies, so lead can't die in 3 seconds. Bree dead in 30 seconds. Good. Yeah, I'm down with that. Thank you. Amen to that. I mean, what? Promoting violence against women? Ew, you're a misogynist. Go to jail.
How dare you?
Go to jail for misogyny and your hate speech. Just need to take a deep breath.
I don't even know where to start.
To breathe into all my wokeness. I am upset and offended. 23 Revan. You should be. You should be. Where are you guys? We're in Cleveland.
Cleveland.
It's probably racist.
Probably.
Ohio's just a racist state. Because you know why? Because it has very little topographical diversity. And a state without topographical diversity is anti-diversity and therefore racist. Cleveland is racist. Case in point. Done. John Gwentzel. What woke beer are we drinking? We're drinking Yingling, official sponsor of Mindless Entertainment. Not actually, but I actually want them to be. So, legit, I'm going to seek sponsorship from Yingling.
Especially since you name drop them like every time.
I'm already giving them free publicity. Drink lager. I mean Yingling. In Philly, we call it lager.
Uh-huh.
I never understood it because growing up, it was like the only beer you call by name, you order by name, Yingling. I was like, don't you order every beer by name? And then I realized what they meant
was
when I grew up, and you just order lager, and then you go to another town, you're like, I'd like a lager, and they're like, you mean a this or a that? And I'm like, not even a fucking Yingling. Anyway, MGTOW Michigander, don't be woke and let him go broke. All right, MGTOW Michigander, I don't appreciate your anti-wokeness and your obvious misogyny.
Nah.
Everyone knows that MGTOWs are inherently misogynist. I'm sorry. You had a million bad experiences with women and now you just don't want to date anymore? Fuck you and your misogyny. Fuck you. Brian from the Rebellion. Hashtag don't ask me if people want to know my sexuality. Become my friend. Become my friend. Then maybe I may have a chance at knowing. Other than that, it's irrelevant. Fucking cheers to that.
Yeah, cheers.
Fucking cheers to that. I cannot tell you how many fucking people in my comments all the fucking time are like, are you a lesbian? Wait, you're not a lesbian? Are you gay? You're bi? You're gay? You're this? Who gives a flying fuck? And you know what? I have a flying fuck to give. I will show you my flying fuck. Prepare yourself. You guys ready to see my flying fuck? Let's show it to you. Show it to you. Ah!
Oh no, don't drop it.
Drop my flying fuck.
Don't drop your flying fuck.
You ready? Here it is! This is my flying fuck.
Yes.
So I have one to give.
But you're not gonna.
I do not give my one flying fuck about what you want to know regarding my goddamn sexual orientation. It doesn't fucking matter. I am never going to fuck you, so why do you care? Does it make my opinions any more or less valid? Because if you think my opinions are more or less valid based on my sexual orientation, you're a goddamn social justice warrior. Those are the only goddamn people that think shit like that. If you think my opinions have any relevancy, the weight and value of my opinions have any relevancy based on my fucking sexual orientation, you need to shove your head up your own fucking ass and die. I don't give a shit if you're offended by that. Because it doesn't fucking matter. First of all, if you're half a fuck awake, you would know already. You would know who I'm dating. You fucking met him. He's been in my videos. And it does not, the bottom line is it does not fucking matter. It doesn't. You want to ask me questions? Great. Why do you even want to know? Why is it even fucking important to you? That's what I don't get. Why is it even fucking important to you? Unless you're trying to fuck somebody, their sexual orientation isn't even a factor. For good or for ill, to prop them up or to tear them down. It is not a fucking factor on either side, on the fucking woke side and the fucking homophobic side. It is not a fucking factor who these people are fucking behind closed doors. That's it. Unless you are out there trying to screw them, it doesn't fucking make a difference. Who gives a shit? You're not better than anyone else because you're gay. You're not worse than anyone else because you're gay. It doesn't fucking matter. End of story.
Yep.
All right, let's see super chats that we missed. Wee.
A bunch.
All right, we got that one. That started this whole rant.
Okay.
Nick Root says, but I'm a female black pansexual Samoan dwarf, even though I'm 6'6". But you know what? The important thing is, Nick Root says, if you identify as a female black pansexual Samoan dwarf.
That's wrong because it can't be transracial.
Okay. But if you identify as a female pansexual Samoan dwarf, I was just Samoan is ethnic. You can be trans-ethnic. So,
okay.
So take out the black, and then you can identify as that, Nick Rootsis, and we support you.
Indeed.
Because we support your identity.
And Star Siege player has a point. We're like this close to getting security call again.
It is midnight, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Whoops.
Whoopies.
I feel, God, Ivan needs to get back up here so we can accuse hotel security of being racist. Don't appropriate my victimhood, racist. Sorry, Nick Rootsis.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's legit midnight. MGTOW, Michigander, do you think Brie is going to be the hero of the day of Avengers Endgame? I worry that she is, but I hope that she will not be.
She most certainly will be.
I know when it's dumb. I feel like the MCU, after all of its long-term careful planning, has finally slipped up. We'll see though. Brian from the Rebellion says, hashtag meant to offend, get offended. Cheers to that. I made that video. They put it on Valentine's Day of last year. Meant to offend, am I a lesbian? Super chat. John Gwensel, I like it when you yell. It helps me stay in my place. That's right. Better know your place.
Know your place.
White boy. Look, the reality is it doesn't matter if you're woke or you're not woke, or you're a man or you're a woman, or whatever you are. If I feel the need to, I will subjugate your ass. Because that's what I do. You guys, all right, who raise your hand if you saw the video about the fake Star Wars fangirl, about the fake nerd girl who was attacking that Star Wars girl. Raise your hand if you saw that video. Did I tell you about this?
I missed that.
It was last week. It was recent,
Oh,
very
okay.
recent. She's a Jewish Muslim. I'm a Jewish Muslim atheist. Thank you. Wait, just need more beer. The Cobra Viper. Glad we cleared that up. Was this close to asking? Just in case you were wondering. Ooh, hand raise. Some of us saw that. Yeah, some of you guys saw that. Okay. Free Twitter gold tomorrow. Ooh, Michael McDermott says, don't want to be woke. I don't get enough sleep as it is drinking whiskey. Cheers. Well, hopefully that will help you sleep. Thank you for your super chat, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I was drinking bourbon earlier, but now we're switching to Yingling. Official, unofficial sponsor of Mindless Entertainment.
Yes.
So in case you didn't see this, basically what happened is this channel was called Talk Nerdy with Me. Oh, more super. Daniel John 19 just saw Dark Phoenix trailer. Thoughts? Looks better than Captain Marvel. What are your thoughts? Your thoughts?
Despite your feelings of Captain Marvel, no, Dark Phoenix is not going to be a better movie than Captain Marvel.
I am ambivalent.
Which is sad because I liked where they were going with the younger X-Men generation.
Did. So here's the.
But sorry,
go. Please go.
They're telling a story they've told like 3 times already. They just keep telling the same fucking story.
Yeah, and I get why they're doing it. They're redoing it because they're going to start integrating with the Avengers.
Yeah.
I was confused about the timeline, because it is unclear to me where this timeline fits in the other stories we've told, considering that we already changed the X-Men timeline at least twice. And so I'm very confused as to where this falls into that.
I think we're supposed to be in the 90s at this point.
No, what I mean in terms of like the other films and like what information from the other films is relevant to this one? Is this a direct sequel to Days of Future Past, or is it not, or is it before, or is it after? I'm not clear on where the timeline lands in this one.
Well, no, Age of Apocalypse. That was the last one.
Apocalypse. I didn't see Apocalypse actually. I still have to see that.
Oh no, I'm assuming it takes place directly after
Apocalypse.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Because at the end of Apocalypse is when, spoiler alert, Jean Grey first displays the powers of the Phoenix Force.
So did were there did they have the timeline stuffy in Apocalypse as well, or was it all the?
No, there was First Class, which was what started the thing,
and then Days of Future Past, which connected
the old to the new, and how the interference from the old through time travel, which super unwoke. They replaced, in the comic book, it was Kitty Pryde herself who did the time traveling instead of sending super butch macho Wolverine back in time. Oh my god, how not? But then after that was Apocalypse, which was a not Age of Apocalypse. That's future. Yeah. That's future. That's Cable time. But it's it played through the storyline of Apocalypse reemerging in the modern day, which of course was the late 80s.
Brian Bannon, we're always woke. We're never not woke now. We're woke all the time. We can't sleep ever. We're gonna actually die of lack of sleep.
And alcohol poisoning.
And alcohol poisoning. So woke.
So
All right. So which actors did Apocalypse have in it? Did it have
all of the ones that are going to be in Dark Phoenix.
So the first class actors.
Yes.
Mostly.
McAvoy.
Gotcha. Okay, so I just missed that one.
Yeah.
Okay, because I lost a lot of interest because one of my favorite parts about X-Men First Class, woke alert, was the relationship between James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender.
Which they continued really well for what it's
worth. So I had to see Apocalypse because which was like it was so it was so homoerotic. I don't remember what I said. I like had a random aside the first time I was ever watching it in one of their little moments, and it just played it. It was so beautiful. Anyway.
Oh, I mean, the relationship between Professor Xavier and Eric Lesher, or whatever name you want to know him by, is intimate.
Oh, yeah. But by the way, though, X-Men First Class best drinking game is you drink for any reference to the original any X-Men canon stuff. You drink for anytime mutant powers are used, and you drink for homoerotic moments between Professor X and Magneto.
I would die of alcohol poisoning.
It actually it's surprisingly it has a couple of hard hitting moments, like all the fights. It has a couple of hard hitting moments. And then you finish your drink for Wolverine's cameo.
Of course.
Hi, I'm Eric, and I'm Charles.
Fuck off.
Go fuck yourselves.
Was it go fuck?
It was go fuck yourselves. It was go fuck yourselves. It was go fuck yourselves. So it was finished drinking for go fuck yourselves. It actually is an excellent drinking game, and that spawned Bee Hooves. That was the night of Bee Hooves. Somebody in that movie, I think it was Charles, probably says it behooves you or something at some point in that film.
Yeah.
And then my mind went to Bee Hooves, as in bees with hooves. And then we laughed about the word Bee Hooves.
And now I'm picturing fucking horse bees.
And then my friend drew me a picture of bumblebees with big clunky horse hooves. So, bee hooves.
Bee hooves.
Bee hooves. Love me some bee hooves. I'm going to actually text that person right now to talk to her in like a year or two. I'm just going to send her a random midnight
text. Oh, and I was
text.
about to decide to go pee, so we're going to like abandon your life.
Ivan's going to be back up in a few. All right.
When did he send that? Like an hour ago?
Half an hour ago. Actually, half an hour ago. I wonder if he's been knocking. No, he would have called. All right, text that person. Bee hooves for no reason. Bee. Is there a bee emoji? There is. Is there a horse emoji? There is. All right. Texting friend at midnight. Bee hooves. Bee emoji. Horse emoji. Jizzing is racist. Jizzing is probably racist. I miss anything here? Anything? You don't drink beer, you rent it. Is this the security guard? No, nah, this is a Hilton. They're nicer at Hiltons. Oh, thanks, SK Willis for popping in. Jesse, do you know how to twerk? That's between me and my butt. Words. No, I thought that the relationship and the sexual tension between James McAvoy's character and Michael Fassbender's character really, really dropped off in Days of Future Past, which is when I kind of lost interest in the series. It took me a long time to see. I didn't see Logan in theaters. I saw it like way later. I enjoyed it, but it took me a long time to see it because I was just so. I did not. Did you know if you heard what I said? I thought the relationship between Charles and Eric really, really died in Days of Future Past. I don't think they kept it up very well at all.
See, I don't know. I felt that they made the relationship. They reinforced that it was a intimate relationship with the older actors, but it kind of broke them apart in the
Charles.
Younger.
Yeah, and like, look, honestly,
McAvoy, Fassbender, yeah, it kind of.
I'm just gonna say, James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender with sexual tension gave me such a lady boner. Holy fuck! Such a female hard-on. Damn it. Jesse Dr. Prostitute and his male peeing is being very offensive to women. I know. I bet he peed standing up too.
I did.
Sexist!
I'm sorry.
Misogyny! Did you violate the toilet? Did you get the toilet's consent before peeing in it? You put your bodily fluids into an entity without getting its consent. How dare you?
I'll be right back. I need to go apologize.
Good. I'm calling the cops.
Nah, fuck that. I'm good. Oh, I'm so lazy. I can't get I'm just amused by the fact, based on my first bathroom break, that everyone seems to be amazed at how fast I use the bathroom.
Dudes pee fast.
There were multiple comments about how did he go to the bathroom, wash his hands, and get back here in that fast.
Sorry, people have said that to me before too.
It's like
peeing doesn't take very long.
It's like 10 feet away, 20 feet away.
Oh, David Jensen's dog. I love his dog. All right, guys. I just want to see if you can find this post. My little sister, as I've mentioned before, may or may not be a social justice warrior.
We did not exile the black guy.
No, he's gonna come back.
No,
he had to go. He had to go bring his tokenism to somebody else so that they would seem less racist. CJ, why did you exile the black guy? That's not very Jewish of you. No, like we said, there are only so many black people in the fencing community. We had to make sure he went and shared his wokeness with somebody else because someone was in public and he had to go be their token black guy for a while. But he said he's on his way back.
Go fuck yourself, Lion. Sorry. Umbrella Academy was fantastic. Watch it.
I do also love Gerard. I do also love Gerard Way, and people have been telling me to watch it. I haven't watched it yet, but I want.
I really like it. The soundtrack is great. Like it goes the route of Guardians of the Galaxy in that it has a soundtrack that, pardon my appropriation of terminology, but a soundtrack that slaps without. I mean, it's not the same type of soundtrack of Guardians, but the music plays extremely well with what's going on screen.
I enjoyed the intense use of Joy Division in 13 Reasons Why, season 1. Anyway, I just wanted to show my sister posted this adorable picture of my parents' dog on her Instagram once upon a time. He's cute and adorable. And
MG Toe, I fall down, I go boom.
MGTOW, Michigander. He fall down, go boom.
I fall down, go boom.
I did that too, but
honestly,
I did it more skillfully.
Much more. I just got drunk and fell over my
sister's caption on this cute dog picture, to be fair, it was almost a year ago now. She's getting a little better. Her caption on this was, friendly reminder to smash the patriarchy today and every day.
Bowling accident. Oh, I did mention that on the live stream. I was about to say, how do you know I told that story? Hey guys, you want to know how I got this scar?
Mine will probably do. Fun fact. So I
jumped out of the window face first, and it didn't kill me. Sorry.
Did you see that?
Vaguely.
The light patch.
Yeah,
that's a scar from a non-electric scootering accident.
Ooh.
When I was little, I was riding my scooter in the rain. I was going down a hill, and I realized I was going way too fast, and I couldn't brake. So I bailed. I jumped off to try to bail, and my legs could not keep up with the speed I was going. So I hit that ground. I somehow managed to skin my left side, my right elbow. No, it was my left elbow. It was a weird combination. It was my left elbow, my right knee, and my left side. No, right elbow, right knee, left side. It was a very unlikely way to hit the ground. But anyway, I did it. And all right, guys, I'm going to oppress the toilet the way I hope you have been oppressing the like button. Break of character. Oppress that like button.
Oppress it. Good.
And now Dr. Steven will give you some sex therapy tips while I press the toilet.
Yes, I did fall on my goddamn face. Thank you, yes. Now to go. No, wrong Umbrella Academy. That's Umbrella Corporation, you dumb bastard. Now, to turn off whatever we're talking about before. Hi, I'm Dr. Stephen Prostitute. What would you like to talk about this evening? Yes. Ow, fuck. I'll let Jessie know you said that when she returns from the pisser. Yes, I have watched The Umbrella Academy. What? The Wiz Palace. I apologize. I've been corrected. I'm not getting naked for free. How many times do I have to tell you people this? I'm here to give advice, not to strip. Unless you pay me money, then I'll strip. Can dragons be prostitutes? Absolutely. That wasn't Russian, that was German, so yeah. No, the Umbrella Academy is not a Resident Evil spin-off. It's based on a comic book series published by Dark Horse Comics, written by Gerard Way, lead singer of My Chemical Romance.
I'm not okay! Sorry. Just in case you were wondering who My Chemical Romance was. Actually, this is more of a...
Who should fart first in the relationship? Both at the same time.
Ooh, that would be very egalitarian of you. Actually, this shirt is very much more, when I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned? Was Green Book worthy of the Oscar? Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah.
Favorite MCR song? Thank You for the Venom is an excellent choice.
Oh, I love Thank You for the Venom.
It's an excellent choice.
Yes.
I do have to go with I'm Not Okay, I Promise. I just have so many attachments to that song and so many memories associated with it.
I mean, that's a song that introduced me to
absolutely,
MCR,
I mean, absolutely, yes.
But I'm a huge fan of Thank You for the Venom myself. So
I also love on that album, I like this is not a fashion statement, it's a fucking
yes,
wish.
I love that one. That's good.
At the end of that song, that like little kind of like bridgy thing it does at the end. Oh, this hole you put me in wasn't deep enough, and I'm climbing out right now. You're running out of places to hide from me. When we go, just know that I will remember you. If living was the hardest part, well then one day we'll be together. Well, in the end we'll fall apart, just like the leaves changing color. Our Lady of Sorrows is a banger. My favorite one on that album is Head First for Halos, though. That's like when I'm like going.
Oh, is that from the album that
I Brought You My Bullets, You Brought Me Your Love? That was their pre-debut. That was their first album.
Yeah, that's right.
Head First for Halos, the ending of that, you're singing appropriation hard. I'm entranced. Thanks, Brian, for the rebellion. Head First for Halos ends with the Think Happy Thoughts. And when I'm like, when I'm going unhinged and I need something to ground me, but I'm like actually still spinning out at the same time, that's what goes through my head. Think happy thoughts, think happy thoughts, think how. Whoa! Jesse, how old are you? Enough to be obsessed with I'm Not Okay, I Promise at the age of 14.
Star Siege Player, good night.
Good night, Star Siege Player. Oh, thanks for being here.
Yes.
I so appreciate you and your contributions to the chat. You're always fun. Good night, Mindless Entertainment Minions. I suppose that's all the rest of you. Good night, Star Siege Player. Just for fun. How old am I, guys? Tell me. You guys tell me. Guess. I did mention it actually earlier at the very beginning of the live stream.
Yes, if you remember.
If any of you remember, we're here for that, or if heard me say it before. Otherwise, I mean, if anyone just picked up my aside there for what I said. Close. 203. Got it. Nailed it, tech guy. Nailed it.
A lot of people saying 27.
I was saying 18, 22,
18?
32, 22. Mentally or physically. Guys, mentally I'm like 12. It's fine.
Yeah.
32, 18, 12. I mean, that's like emotional maturity, yeah. Well, no, not emotional maturity, just like mental maturity.
32.
32, 26, 25, 12. Never mind, 9. Hey, Jake Falcons. Sup, Jesse? Stay awesome. Thanks, The Price is Right review. Thank you for your super chat. I appreciate it. I try to. I mean, it really just be me and you guys seem to think I'm awesome. Hey, we had 69 viewers for a second.
We got one head on.
Brian from the Rebellion nailed it. First one. I'm 28. I'm 28 years old. 28 years young. A 9-year-old army. Yeah. Has anybody else taken the test of how many what is it? How many 5th graders you can beat up or something like that? There's like an actual quiz you can take to determine how many 5th graders you can beat up, how many 5th graders you can take in a fight, or 3rd graders or something like that. Has anyone else take CJ 45? Thank you. I look damn good for my age. Has anyone else taken that quiz? 28, you look Andrew. Thank you, Andrew Malish on the sky. All right, that's stupid as voice. Hey, me too. Well, not on Bourbon Street. 32 5th graders. I can only take on 4. If anyone else, like in waves or one at a time, kind of like in like a steady stream. Day over 5. Well, thanks, Jake Falcons. As we're in 1981.
You old.
You old. Fuck, now you're fine. Where they're at a fake lightsaber. It just said, no advertising said drink. I mean, I guess. Like, you didn't super chat. Like, I mean, I'll drink.
We're thirsty.
All right. So there's a quiz actually online. You can search it. You can find it. How many 5th graders could you take in a fight, basically, and ask you a series of questions to determine how you would actually be in a fight with 5th graders. And a bunch of people were like, "Oh, a bunch of 32 is a high number." You know, some people I can only take on 4. So I've taught my friends are like they can't take on any. MGTOW Michigander. MGTOW Michigander, you're not Walt by any chance, are you? Be the next George Fisher of Cannibal Corpse. Hooray. The Price is Right review says, my question is how many 5th graders can beat up Jeremy? All of them. I'm sorry. Guys, in actuality, I adore Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers. He has become a really close friend of mine, and I think he's the greatest guy.
Oh, see, my dumbass went to the Pearl Jam song. Jeremy.
No, Jeremy Geeks and Gamers. But,
old school. There he is. Yeah.
But honestly, it is so fun to shit on him. Like, okay,
old school Jeremy. When they're in the 5th grade, I don't think it matters if they're male or female.
Actually, female 5th graders are tougher because they're more likely to have gone through some amount of puberty.
That's true.
Any amount of puberty, or be big. The female 5th graders are bigger than male 5th graders.
I'm fairly certain that if I had to take them one at a time, I could beat up an infinite number of 5th graders.
Well, yeah, no, this is like
even if it was a steady stream. But
this is like this is not one at a time. It's like I don't know what the actual whatever it is. But anyway, the people have gotten high numbers. We get 70s and whatevers and things like that, and I got the answer that I got infinite. I actually got infinite.
Nice.
My actual answer. I answered honestly. It asked things like. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can find this quiz, and we'll take Dr. Stephen Cross.
Yes,
you can
I want to take
on
it
air. How many 5th
graders can we beat the fight?
Graders can you take in a fight? All right, so my actual number was infinite 5th graders. How many 5? Oh, have 5? It's 5. Sorry, it's 5-year-olds. Even better.
Well, then I could definitely take on an infinite.
It's 5-year-olds. Yeah, I got infinite 5-year-olds. All right, how would you describe your physique? Average, carved out of stone, skinny, or dad-esque?
Dad-esque.
Dad-esque. Are you willing to do whatever it takes to win this fight?
Absolutely.
Definitely, the rules don't apply with 5-year-olds.
Yes.
You need to draw the line somewhere, and I do exactly that with 5-year-olds, or I don't know, man. Maybe depends how annoying they are.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Definitely the rules apply to 5-year-olds. Have you actually beat up a 5-year-old? Yes or no? Or yes, no, sorry. Yes, no, or I refuse to answer this question.
I feel like I should do the 3rd. However, accidentally, yes.
Yes. What's your 5-year-old whooping strategy? Stand still and have them come at me one by one using their own flawed attack strategy against them. Swing my arms around like a helicopter, hoping to knock 5-year-olds on the front line backwards into other 5-year-olds, thus creating a sort of tiny domino effect with their tiny bodies. Take things as they come. 5-year-olds are unpredictable, or attempt peace.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
This is the best quiz ever.
I love this.
This is actually the best quiz ever written. It's a BuzzFeed quiz, guys. You should all guys. Everyone, go just type in how many 5-year-olds can you take in a fight. Take this quiz and then send me
Put
your
on your
answers.
results.
If you haven't already done this one, send me your answers.
All right. Wow. I feel like stand still and have them come at me using their flaws.
How many fights have you actually been in? Too many to count, only a few, or never been in a fight?
Too many to count.
Too many to count. What would you describe? Would you describe yourself as a person that can be climbed easily? Absolutely or absolutely not?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. The Price is Right review. Beating up a 5-year-old. Who are you, Kramer from Seinfeld? No, Kramer only beats up black 5-year-olds.
Oh.
Sorry, am I forgetting to be woke here?
I think
Whoops.
we are woke out.
Whoops. Overwoked. And we were offending people who are triggered by wokeness anyway. So, are you male or female? Oh, sorry. I am male. I am female. I am male, but wearing a protective cup. I am coming from football practice. Or I do not identify as male or female.
I am male.
Do you have any self-defense training? Yes, no.
Yes.
No, because this isn't self-defense. This is all-out war.
Yes.
If need be, would you be willing to use one of the 5-year-olds as an improvised weapon? Just call me Derek Jeter. Please do not call me Derek Jeter. No.
Just call me Derek Jeter. Did we just
Too
a super chat?
woken. Did we? I think we got that one. Yeah, we got that.
Oh yeah,
right here.
okay.
Too woken. Woken out.
Oh my
Thank you.
goodness.
What age group do you fall into? You're 31 to 40.
Yep.
All right. 31!
Only 31.
Wow, have you quit your day job yet? You should quit your day job. Your new job, punching little tykes. Keep your eye on the prize. 31.
Wow.
Legitimately, I got in. I don't know what I answered.
How did
I don't know, but I got infinite 5-year-olds. Infinite 5-year-olds. I could take on no one, as far as I'm aware, negative 12 5-year-olds.
Wow.
That's actually a thing, though. Like, you can get negative numbers in this quiz. 15 5-year-olds, says Jake Falcon. 15 to 25, so sad. I can beat 15-year-olds. It's 15, yeah. Are you stronger than a 5-year-old? I got 31. Good for you. You and Steven are in good company. No, I actually, like, no one that my friends have ever seen have ever gotten infinite 5-year-olds.
That's insane. Yeah.
It's a bunch of people are like, I've done this a million times. And like the highest number they've ever seen was like 80 something. Like, oh my God, one person I saw got 80 something. And I did it. And I was like, oh, I'll probably get like the 30 to 50, whatever, somewhere in there. I got fucking infinite 5-year-olds.
Wow.
Which means I'm a horrible human being, and I'm so pleased. I got 37. Good job, Brian from the Rebellion. You asshole. Yeah, Alex, we got 31. Yeah, no, it's hi, Derek, aka Jesse. Call me that Terminator. To how many? You don't have to beat them up. You just have to wait for them to die. I'm sorry, I'm a bad person. That fight scene in The Matrix 2 with the pole and Agent Smith. It's with Jesse and a bunch of 5-year-olds. Jesse takes no prisoners. I have to take the quiz now. You do have to take this quiz. It's so good. 37 Flunge Street is coming back. Ooh, I want Ivan to take this quiz.
Yes.
This is going to be the funniest thing for Ivan.
I mean, before he gets here, I want to surmise that most of his answers are going to be exactly the same as mine.
I think most of Ivan's answers are going to be, what the fuck is this quiz?
No, true.
I surmise that Ivan's answers are going to be, what the fuck is this quiz? And I think he's going to get a lower number because I don't think Ivan is as heartless as you are when it comes to 5-year-olds.
I mean, honestly, I thought I would have racked up more than 32.
Unlike you and I think Ivan actually has a soul.
How dare he?
Damn, Jeremy, your laughter is pure. My little sister friends at kindergarten become zombies. I know I can take 31 of them like nothing. Thanks, BuzzFeed. There you go. Would you rather take out an army of children or midgets? Children, because I hate children. I have more prejudice against children than midgets, so I prefer to hurt them.
Plus, midgets are adults who, despite being shorter, have developed brains.
Brian retook it and got near infinite. It doesn't count when you retake, Brian.
And also have the musculature of an adult of a short as opposed to a
True that.
child.
Midgets are stronger. Midgets are definitely stronger.
Yeah.
And they definitely have the creativity of older people.
I wouldn't exactly say that Ivan is lawful good, but he's definitely, I would say more lawful neutral.
He's like, it's really hard considering he is actually a cop.
Yeah, well, that is true.
He's like, I would say Ivan is like chaotic good. Okay, Ivan in his regular life is lawful good.
Yeah.
Ivan in his reffing life is chaotic good.
Yeah.
I would say he's chaotic good.
Yeah.
Because he definitely sometimes tries to pick fights with parents who kind of deserve it, but still.
I tend to fluctuate between.
All right, guys. Yeah, sorry.
I tend to fluctuate between chaotic good and neutral evil.
I would have to say I'm chaotic neutral. I used to think chaotic evil. I used to be chaotic evil.
Way down there in the
fucked up corner.
Yeah.
I would say chaotic neutral because sometimes I'm a force for good. Like when I ruin. So that's what I'm saying when I say you gotta raise your hand.
Good though, you're like lawful evil.
No. Lawful evil is by the book but bad.
But no, chaotic evil is like you're not a force for good if you're chaotic evil.
No, I used to be chaotic evil, but I think sometimes I'm chaotic neutral because sometimes I do things for good.
There you go.
I think the reason I'm chaotic neutral is because I am sometimes chaotic good and sometimes chaotic evil.
Okay.
For example, like I was talking about, this channel that I wrecked used to be called Talk Nerdy With Me, is not called that anymore. It's called something different now because I ended her. She went from having her name and her direction and all that stuff to having a different name and no direction. Guys, you gotta first press that like button. I do. Okay. And share this stream because my black friend is coming back to prove how woke I am. And,
even though I think we gave up on that.
And you guys need to make sure you guys have to virtue signal by sharing this live stream.
It's on me, not your bed. You're good.
It's fine, I don't care.
Miss Scusi.
Miss. She's losing subscribers.
Oh no!
Sorry, I just think it's funny. She tried to fuck with me.
Oh, you're still talking about the.
And I killed her. 69 people watching.
How many times do I have to tell you? I got clumsy and I fell down and I hit my face.
He tripped and fell on his face.
Did Antifa shoot you in their head?
For being not woke enough. Even though Antifa can't aim. It's in my hand. Good for you. But anyway, yeah, that chick, her channel, I killed her. I broke her to death. I was like, you're not real.
Well, I wait for my head to go down.
Are we woke again? Well, I mean, my person of color is coming back, so
we have to change gears.
So I mean, I don't have to be woke anymore because he will virtue signal for me. Do you hear knockings on the door? I don't know. I have to be again. He was like, I'm coming back. The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. I haven't seen it yet. I heard it was good. Ant-Man 3. Let's go. I thought it was a birthmark and it would be a child by pointing it out. Nah, he fell on his face. I have this one from White Piano Scooter. Way cooler. How much blood can a battle angel lose and not die? And yeah, excellent question. No, Ivan's coming back. The next knock should hopefully be Ivan. Washing your face is very racist. Why? Kazu Benedict. Tell me why. I will accept your reasoning because everything is racist. But I want to know why. I was just waiting for Ivan to go to the wrong floor and knock on the wrong door. Go away, Lion. I hate puns. All right, you may not have known this, so I'll give you a pass. Puns are bad and get timeouts. Some actually, a developing referee today, we were at dinner, and she was like, now that I know that you hate puns, I'm going to make a bunch of puns at you tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to not help you, throw you under the bus, and tell everyone that you're a terrible referee and a cheater. Fuck puns. 32 5-year the 32 5-year-olds did that to his head. Exactly. Yeah. It was he took the 31 okay, but the 35th 5-year-old just fucking did him in. Jesse, when you come out to Orlando, we gotta hang out if you do. I'll come at some point. Jeremy thinks he's gonna get me to move there one day, and I'm like, ha 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 ha, no.
I don't know. I still think I could take more than 32 5-year-olds.
I do make it. Yes, Flaming TP, you are correct. I make an exception for Star Wars puns. Case in point, my cat's name is Lando Calrissian, or one of my cats is Lando.
And the other one is Han.
Han Solo, because I was like, who is my constant companion going to be for the next maybe 20 years? It's going to be Han fucking Solo. And then he turned out to be retarded.
About Charlize Theron.
Ooh, I would have loved that, actually. You failed 23-23. I actually would have been down because... Angel Butler says, yo, mate, you got red on you.
What? Is this a new viewer? Because we've discussed this before.
I think they're just being a dick.
Dick.
So the thing is that
sorry.
Do you have one?
Super chat takes priority.
So I think, honestly, I think that Charlize Theron would have been a better Captain Marvel. I'm not sure she has the easygoing humor element that it takes to be in the MCU. I don't know. Shit. We don't believe you.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa! Love you guys. I love you guys. Anyway, Charlize Theron, her character in Atomic Blonde is the closest thing to the perfect female character for me.
Oh,
Who's that? I wonder who it could be, children.
It might be, actually.
Welcome back. What are you dressed down?
Huge.
You had the hoodie on when you left?
Yeah.
You were here before?
Yeah.
I don't remember the hoodie. I just remember the other jacket. That's what I remember.
That he left here.
Here's fancy jacket. Right, to prove that you were going to come back. All right, Ivan, we have 37 Flunge Street. We have a quiz for you to take.
It's a really good quiz.
It's an excellent quiz.
You're going to want to take it.
Before I tell you what the quiz is, I'm going to tell you that Steven's result was 31. Sorry.
Was it 31 or 32?
31, I think.
31.
Out of 100?
No, just 31. You'll understand in a second.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So here's the quiz. All right. How many 5-year-olds can you realistically take in a fight? How many 5-year-olds can you realistically take in a fight? Are you ready?
Is this multiple choice?
Yes, this is a quiz.
Yeah.
Right, here, give me my bear. We have a super chat. The Price is Right. At this point, do you believe Goose the Cat will steal the show from Brie Larson when Captain Marvel releases LOL? I do, actually, and that's the thing. Because people are like, what if Captain Marvel... I honestly think I'm going to like Captain Marvel if that's the case because I like cats.
I mean, in the comic books, Captain Marvel's cat was actually the last of its kind alien that turned into a giant monster.
There you go. Oh, 2012 Jameson made Captain Marvel trans just to mess with
My daughter's 5. She's the only 5-year-old I know.
Ivan, just okay.
One.
How would you describe your physique? Average, carved out of stone, skinny, or dadass?
What was the last one?
Dadass.
Dad.
Really?
I got 2 kids.
Your physique, not your personality. Your physique.
Oh, what's the first one?
Average, carved out of stone, skinny, or dadass. Dad. Really?
See, I chose dadass.
Whatever. Okay.
You ain't got no kids. I got kids.
Yeah, but
there's a thing called a dad bod. You don't have a dad bod.
10 years ago, I was carved out of stone.
Fine, you're average.
All right.
All right. Oh, Nick Root says, yeah, I took priority over a better question.
What's this?
Are you willing to do whatever it takes to win this fight? Definitely, the rules don't apply with 5-year-olds. No, you need to draw the line somewhere, and I do exactly that with 5-year-olds. Or, I don't know, man. Maybe it depends how annoying they are.
The first one.
Definitely the rules don't apply with 5-year-olds?
Yeah, especially my daughter. She needs to stay in line.
All right.
The only 5-year-old I know, and I don't play around with.
All right. Have you ever actually beat up a 5-year-old? Yes, no, or I refuse to answer this question.
I know. My daughter, I give her a look and she acts and she gets a Mac right.
What's your 5-year-old whooping strategy? Stand still and have them come at me one by one using their own flawed attack strategy against them. Swing my arms around like a helicopter, hoping to knock 5-year-olds down on the front line backwards into other 5-year-olds, thus creating a sort of domino effect with their tiny bodies. Take things as they come. 5-year-olds are unpredictable. Or attempt peace. Did we miss a thing?
I think so.
How
do you? Oh, I tried to do a thing and I failed.
Are you trying to scroll up?
Yeah.
Things as they come. 5-year-olds are unpredictable.
We got that one.
Oh, never mind. I thought that 10 was new.
What?
I thought that 10 was new.
No, that's the old one. You failed. That's the Charlie Theron one.
I suck.
Yeah, the 10 ones hang out for a while.
Right.
Oh no! All right, so take things as they come.
Take things as they come.
5-year-olds are unpredictable. Good question.
That's
Good
fair.
answer. How many fights have you actually been in? Too many to count. Only a few, or never been in a fight.
Oh, too many to count. I've been in a lot of fights.
Would you describe yourself as a person that can be climbed easily? Absolutely or absolutely not?
Climbed.
Someone climb up on you easily or not?
Hell no.
Absolutely not. Are you male or female? You're male.
I'm male.
Oh, sorry. Your options are: I'm male, I am female, I am male but wearing a protective cup, I am coming from football practice, or I do not identify as male or female. Do you have any self-defense training? Yes, no, or no, because this isn't self-defense, this is all out war. If need be, would you be willing to use one of the 5-year-olds as an improvised weapon? Your options are: just call me Derek Jeter, please do not call me Derek Jeter, or no.
Just call me Derek Jeter because I'm a big baby.
All right, what age group do you fall into? You're that one. All right. 31.
Same as me. Okay.
I think
What's 31? What does that mean?
You could beat up 31-year-olds.
31 5-year-olds before they would overtake you.
31 5-year-olds before the swarm would overtake you.
That's a lot of food. That's a lot of five.
That's what
Yeah. Do you know what answer I got when I took it?
Infinite.
I could beat up infinite 5-year-olds apparently.
Apparently.
Apparently I'm just a little bit more fucked up than all of you.
Better than
No, I answered honestly. You know why? It's because women are okay, back to the wokeness conversation. It's because women are obviously better than men. We are clearly better and more powerful than men. This is clear. Is this not obvious to everyone else? That the answer, the reason why this quiz is the way it is? Jesse, do you feel safe? Blink violently if these two men's man-spreading violates your personal space. We'll call the cops. I can man-spread better than they can.
Honestly, my legs have been crossing together this
Actually, that's
entire
true.
time.
My legs currently, I don't know if you can tell, my legs are man-spreaded onto both of them. I am the man-spreader.
NCAAs are in 17 days, 15 hours.
Back in fucking Cleveland. Suck a nut.
I'm working NCAAs.
I like how Ivan comes back and immediately goes back on his phone. He's like, literally, I'm only here to be your token minority.
Listen, I know my role. I know how to stay in my lane.
Oh my God.
Let's talk about being politically correct.
Wow.
I'm being politically correct. I don't want to start getting uppity. Or people start thinking I'm one of these uppity Negroes. So I'm staying in my lane, and I'm being politically correct. I'm sorry, uppity African Americans. You gotta be politically correct. Right? Am I doing a good job of making fun of political correctness? Is this the desired result? Okay, good.
I love you so much. I love you. Where have you been all my life?
Diversity.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Are you gonna go see Captain Marvel? Captain Marvel movie. Why not? Are you afraid of strong
movie
women?
tickets cost money.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I got a mortgage to pay. I got diapers to pay for.
I got bills to
babies
pay.
to
I
feed.
got mouths to feed.
That's
Ain't
all
nothing
right.
in this world for free. You know I can't slow down. Can't hold back though, you know. I wish I could. Oh no, there ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good.
I don't know about all that, but I got bills.
John Grenzel. When is Dr. Stephen Prostitute taking off his shirt and dancing for us?
Dance. Oh,
Okay.
Wow.
It's one $50 super chat for the shirt removal. How much more would it take for you to dance?
I mean, it depends on the type of dance. I mean, we'd have to reposition the camera because I can't do it on the bed, really.
Yeah, that's fine. We can do that for the right
for the right price.
Because we're not dirty capitalists, are we?
No, not
We
at
do
all.
actually want you to participate. We have been somewhat moving away from the wokeness. It's too difficult.
I gotta bring you back to the wokeness.
No, it's just been too difficult to be woke. You can be unwoke if you
What do
want.
you mean it's difficult to be woke? All you gotta do is be politically astute. You have to know what's going on in the world today. You can't just be influenced by what the media says, right? Because the media is controlled by the powers that be.
But that's
It's like the government is controlled by the powers that be. They're very wealthy, extremely rich families out there that are controlling our entire society. They've been doing so for the last several hundred years, and they're like controlling the rest of us like puppets. They're like dance, puppet dance, and we move to their tune. And these are the same people that own the Federal Reserve. Everybody thinks the Federal Reserve is public. It's privately owned and operated by wealthy people, and they run everything. They control the media, they control government, they decide who's president. You go out there and you think you're voting, just pressing a button, just sign a piece of paper. You want to talk about being woke? Just be woke. You know what's really going on.
This is okay. So
stuff. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. I ain't even really touched them up yet. But I ain't trying to take all. I'm just here
please.
Just so that they know y'all not racist.
Please.
But I'm just
honestly, what you're actually saying is anti-woke.
Oh my God.
Shit. First of all, let's address this with the Price is Right review. Says, wait, you're going to see Captain Marvel. Take the hit for us. Godspeed, Lolo. Toast to your sacrifice. Cheers to that. All right, I am going to see Captain Marvel because I am going to do a review of Captain Marvel. Do you want a beer? Because, and this is my experience with other films as well. Yeah. If my experience with other films as well. If Captain Marvel sucks major ass, and I see the movie and I do a review, and a bunch of you who are on the fence are like, I'm not going to see it. This happened with Solo. I did a review of Solo, and a bunch of people were like, I was on the fence, but because of your review, I'm not going to see it. So, if 2 or more people don't see the movie because I say don't fucking see it, I have done a service. So that's the goal.
I was thinking suspicion of what this other one is.
Do it! Dance! Lol. You failed. 23. Thank you.
So wait.
Now, this is a single $50 shirtless. $50 shirtless. $50 super chat.
No.
Which means asked to dance.
So I'm going to do a shirted dance.
A shirted dance.
God, what the fuck am I doing?
And Nick Brutus. Can I have?
Oh, yeah.
Are we on our last beer?
No, we got one more.
It's not our last beer. Whatever shall we do? Like maybe go to sleep.
Fuck that noise.
All right.
Oh, God. How do I
How much for the shirt off? Will you take your shirt off for an additional 25?
Yeah.
All right, an additional 25. So we'll wait a little bit. If we want to get the additional 25, do a shirtless dance. Put a band-aid on your forehead, says Midtown Michigander. Shirtless dance. All right, well, we wait to see if someone will pay 25 for the shirtless dance. Ivan, what you said, everything you just said is actually anti-woke.
How's it anti-woke?
Okay, so do you know what woke means by the current usage?
No.
Current usage of the word woke means astutely aware of social justice all the time. And right now, the media is falling in line with that narrative. So everything you said
dance like a twig
is Jesus what it's like a twig. Do it. Everything that you said is what in colloquial culture right now would be referred as taking the red pill. So rejecting what you're being fed, rejecting what you're being told by the media, what you're told by the wealthy, by the lobbyists.
That's how I know I'm woke. I don't believe what the media tells me.
That's
That's how I know I'm woke.
So
the media does not want you to stay woke. The media wants you to stay
done.
Oh, done. So that's the OG definition of woke before it was appropriated.
I'm older than y'all.
Woke.
I'm 37.
So that's the thing. This is OG woke. By the way, let's talk about cultural appropriation. Let's get video time. Cultural appropriation. The SJWs have culturally appropriated the term woke because woke used to mean this. Now we call it taking the red pill. Woke used to mean exactly what Ivan fucking said. So all of us are OG woke. Let's take it back.
I'm OG woke, okay? I grew up in the 80s in Brooklyn.
Cheers.
Different time than it was now. Things were different.
They were inventing hip hop in the Bronx at that time.
Hip hop was being invented. The token was only 90 cents. Okay. Gas was about 75 cents a gallon. Everything was different back then. Right? Now, I don't know what's going on.
I'm putting that down because we're discussing this on my channel as early as tomorrow, as late as sometime next week. OG woke. Because, as you're saying this is reminding me of all this shit. What woke used to mean.
Oh, dear. Why does this keep happening to me?
CNN is the fake news capital. You did it. Thank you. OG.
Because
someone paid $50 for him to do it.
Actually, $75 for me to do it.
For him to dance shirtless. We're gonna set up for him to dance.
Sure.
Do we need music? I feel like we need music. All right. If someone doesn't super chat to request a song in the next 2 minutes, I'm gonna pick a song. Damn, yo, Bruce.
He doesn't want to.
MGTOW Michigander says CNN is the fake news capital. I gotta say though, there's one CNN writer on their website, Chris Solitza, who is fucking awesome, and I love him. Ow. All right. If I don't get a super chat before I get set up with a song request,
like a Twillick, no.
Like a Twillick.
How does one dance like a Twillick? I don't have
like right there. We're gonna set up a stage for Steven to dance on. A stage, a staging ground. Get that good light. All right. So if we don't get a request,
things that I do.
Things we do for money. The things Steven does for my money. Faithfully. Is that a song? Faithfully, Nick Root says. Get your drunk on my lady hump.
Jesus Christ.
What's going on here?
Get your drunk on my lady hump.
Alright. I can't play more than 30 seconds of any single song. Because
no.
Well, I'll just get copyright striked. Is that your bicep looks painful? What? Is Faithfully a song? Is that a song? Wait, by Journey? Wait, is Faithfully, is that a song by Journey? Okay, let's find out. Okay. It's $50 to put the shirt back on, guys. Sorry.
That's generally been the rule.
It's always the rule.
Especially if I want to put it back on before I start dancing.
There we go, Faithfully Journey. Do I not know this song? I guess not. Okay, here we go.
Huh.
All right. Yes, it's ready. We might change songs after 10, 20 seconds. It's 120. Add.
And it's.
All right.
Oh my god. How do I
okay, yeah.
This?
Central.
I can't look at my
to the midnight sun. Wheels go round and round.
Let's get a new song, just Steven. Okay. We get a new song before we violate some copyright laws that we just did.
Oh, I can't do that anymore.
All right.
My core strength is gone.
I have an idea. Ooh, you can dance to my slower sister.
Oh my god.
Wait, you can dance to my sister. You totally won't get copyrighted for dancing to my sister's song.
You have a sister.
I have a sister, and she wrote an awesome song. This will be like cross promotion. All right, you ready?
Wait.
I wonder how soon they come up with this song. Yeah, he's gonna drink more. All right, you ready, world?
Oh goodness,
you ready?
Watch.
Do you really want to make up? 'Cause I'm so sick of the same fucking argument. Every day feels like a nightmare, and you always think you're right. Maybe you're wrong every time. Do you want to run out the time and just pretend that the weather is nicer? Freezing our faces and fingers, but who really
was fun. If you guys want to hear the rest of that song and watch the music video, you should totally do that because my sister's awesome. But in the meantime, there's enough exercise, so we're gonna take a sit, see what we missed. What? We're dead because we were dancing. I never knew that song was called Faithfully, by the way. So thank you. That was good to know. We got Nick Rich just saying slower.
Nah, I'm good. I'm putting my shirt back on too.
We're coming back. You can't exploit 37 Jump Street because that's racist. So
I fulfilled the super chat. I'm putting my shirt back on.
Do it. Do you have a song from your friend's musical? Do I have a friend's musical title, Jameson?
Again, Jesus Christ.
Big Town Michigander. Give me Ray, my temper. You're faithful. Oh, you failed. 2323 says, y'all are the real MVPs. Enjoy the money. Thank you. You failed. 2323. And thank you for not telling us we failed you because we didn't. So thanks. Brian from the Rebellion says, all right, I'm heading to bed. Love you, God Empress. Love you too, Brian. You are great. Damn, Doc makes money. I mean, look, his name is Dr. Steven Prostitute. Are you really surprised that he prostitutes himself on this channel? I mean, that's what the name implies. That's what he does. So, Farley, he was an amateur John Candy. He was an amateur John Candy is the greatest fat bastard. And I think Fat Bastard is the greatest fat bastard ever. Though it really doesn't count because it's just Mike Myers in the fat suit. Do you think we get Nick Rakita to dance like that? Yeah, everyone's saying good night to Brian. Brian's dope. He's super cool. Brie Larson's iconic song, Disappointed. Big Town Michigander, what the hell are you drinking? We're drinking Yingling. Yingling Traditional Lager, the official sponsor of Mindless Entertainment. It's not actually, but I really want to make them that. So, guys, if you have not oppressed that like button, do it now. Yes, I am the pimp. I am Dr. Stevens Prostitutes.
I was just thinking the same thing to myself.
Right.
Ow.
Stop hurting yourself.
That's what the hell we're drinking.
Yeah. I showed them. I did my little.
But he asks again. Where'd that other 25 come from?
You missed you fails. He said, y'all the real MVPs, enjoy the money. Wow. Because he's a hero. So yes, thank you again.
Just reverse the thing?
No, it's just it's that one. So okay, I don't know if you see I have two windows. So this is the Google Hangout window where we see ourselves in real time, and that's with a little bit of lag.
Oh, so when you showed them your coin earlier, they didn't actually see it the correct way. Because when I saw it on this
reversed.
screen,
Yeah, it's reversed. Yeah.
It's a mirror.
You got anything to add there at 37 Flint Street? You can hang out with us, right? You can hang out with us.
I'm hanging with y'all.
You're on your fucking phone.
I am on my phone.
Dr. Stephen Prostitute, are you single? Says D. Alex A.
So single.
Thought you were coming to hang with us.
I'm hanging with y'all.
Hang with your phone.
I'm hanging with y'all. I'm hanging. What up?
New woke, reading your phone.
You said that.
Me, I said that right now to you.
You said what?
Your phone.
Jack Doggles.
Guys, I think 37 Flint Street feels not included.
You really think that?
Yeah.
I feel very comfortable in my own skin.
I think
That's good.
I think he feels excluded.
I don't feel excluded.
I think he feels like we have to exclude him in order to make ourselves feel cool.
No. Oh, no.
I just know how to stay in my lane.
Jesse, you need Coke.
What's the
what
you
the?
failed 23. Enjoy the money, and you, Jeremy, and the rest of Geeks and Gamers peeps are amazing. Enjoy the cash, drink more, have fun. Thank you, you fail. You are so awesome. Thank you for supporting this community. We appreciate you. Thank you for supporting our alcoholism.
Supporting our alcoholism, yeah.
Nick Roots gotta go. Sorry for objectifying you, but I can't resist a bruised topless dude.
Hey, do you.
He appreciates it.
Live your best life.
You want to come give him some new bruises, Nick?
Oh.
Yeah. Watch out, he's an extraterrestrial dinosaur. That's okay. We accept all kinds here, Sarah Gay.
Yes.
Unlike you and your homophobic last name, L.
How
Yeah,
dare
you're
you.
great. Thank you, all of you. Thank you, especially you, Fail, hero of the live stream, giving the people what they want. Everybody wanted Dr. Stephen Frost to do topless and dancing, so there you go. Hey, don't kink shame Nick. I would never. I embrace Nick and his kinks. Nick, I might be bruised. Guys, let's make 37 Flint Street feel included. Ask him something so that he has to pay attention. The reality is, I feel like he's not paying attention to me, and of course, I don't feel validated when he doesn't pay attention to me. 'Cause Ivan never pays attention to me, ever. Right, Ivan?
Perfect response.
Okay. Never paid attention to me. What? I got Connor to Connor. So I sexually harass Connor all the time, and I was like, I have a great body. He didn't hear anything. So I was talking to this movie. I was like, I have a great body. Right, Connor? He was like, yeah, sure. I was like, safe sport. He's like, wait, what did I just agree to? And I'm like, yeah. I shamelessly sexually harass him. It's amazing.
That's great. I love
It's so much fun. Dude, it's so like if you guys saw Connor, you would sexually harass him too. He is asking for it. He has a face that just says asking for it. I'm sorry, he does.
I'm pretty sure.
Just see more film reviews. They're coming. I honestly didn't get to see a lot of films in the past few weeks, but I'm going to film. I'm going to do one. Connor Shea.
Oh, Connor Shea.
Dude, I like sexually harassing that man. Let's put it that way. Sergey, more like Sergey the Russian bot. Air horn. Sergey. I did think about that when I read Sergey. I was like, Sergey? I know a lot of Sergeys. Russian bots.
No, good science.
You know, Sergey Gritsayev has been a goddamn champion for me this weekend. Like he's been where I need him to be, and he's worked hard for me.
See, whenever he works in Epee Land, he wanders off and disappears for like a half hour.
If you know how to manage him correctly, you can get him to do what you need him to do.
How do you manage him correctly with a shock collar?
Dude, I said that for Lilov. I was like, I'm gonna get Lilov a shock collar, and it's not even if he goes outside the pod. It's like if he goes too far from me, he's gonna get zapped.
And e-cigarettes.
Yes.
Sergey is a sexy name, yeah. Until you know a bunch of them.
Yeah, we know way too many.
Get woke, go broke, says Crass Grass.
You got Sergey.
Yeah, that's right. Crass Grass, because woke people don't care about money or capitalism.
I don't like him.
Golubitsky is the reason I stopped reffing foil.
I don't
Yeah.
Golubitsky and suck a nut.
It's like anytime I see a
Oh, so I'm sorry.
Golubitsky
I mean,
fencer,
no, real talk. I mean, I know he's world champion.
I think
No,
you
absolutely.
No
mean.
disrespect
I'm
to
sorry.
the game.
I'm
I
sorry.
respect anybody for the results, but he's just he's not cool.
No, I
What
respect
you really
he's
mean
all like-
is Mr. Fencing is my life.
I just don't think he's a cool
This
dude.
coach-
I
No.
just think
I agree
this former
100%.
This former
Right.
Russian world champion / now fencing coach who owns his own club in SoCal wrote a book actually titled "Fencing Is My Life." It's very sad. It's very sad.
Fencing's your life, real loser.
So
Well,
says
I can't say that because we gotta be politically correct, right?
so says a goddamn Olympian. Nah, fencers are not a protected class. Fencers
Fencers
are not a protected minority.
Real talk, fencing is not my life. Right? It's just something I was good at. It's not my life. Like I can walk away from the sport.
Is there any more?
I don't. Real
Yeah.
talk. I haven't competed legitimately in 11 years. I mean, you know what I mean? I walked away from the sport young, cold turkey. Didn't even care. Like it's not my life. It's far from my life. I got other things I want to do. I'm not one of these junkies that's gonna be just fencing until I drop dead. Little Bisky, if he's not cool, it's real talk. But it has nothing to do with fencing me in his life. It's just the fact that
He's an
he's
asshole.
a jerk. Yeah, he's a jerk, man.
MGTOW, Michigander
He
just
treats
buy some
everyone
Jack
like
Daniels
crap.
and
You know
drink
what?
up.
You know what?
Does.
It's, I always live by this motto. It's nice to be important, but it's a lot more important to be nice.
Yes, I agree.
So I'm just
Ooh.
not down with him like that.
But Ivan, I'm not.
You're nice.
You're nice to the people who
Don't matter.
Yeah, there you go.
My people.
Yeah, people.
Okay. Give me a smiley face if you think I'm nice. Give me
Nice.
any other kind of emoji if you think I'm not nice. Wait. What are you watching?
Baseballs.
Sports ball.
Listen, baseball season's come back. If y'all haven't figured out by looking at my hat, I'm a New York Yankees fan.
He's a Yankees fan.
New York
Yeah.
Yankees fan.
Who's triggered by
27 World
that?
Championships. I know the Boston Red Sox won the World Series and all that. I got you. I feel you. You did your thing. No disrespect to the Red Sox. I'm a Yankee fan. Obviously, the Red Sox are the enemy, but no disrespect to the Red Sox. They did their thing last year. They had an epic season. They did their thing. They got the MVP. They got the batting championship. They had the best pitcher. They did their thing last year. But yo, we coming for blood this year. Real talk. Yankees is coming for blood this year. That's all I'm saying.
They want to know what part of New York you're from.
Alex
Brooklyn.
He's
Brooklyn.
You understand what I'm saying?
boy.
Brooklyn. BK. Brownsville. Feel me?
Ooh,
No.
Wait, are you actually Brownsville?
Yeah.
Dude. Okay, that's so exciting. All right, I'm so really excited right now. All right, so Alex Vogel's like, where's the puking face emoji? It seems like more of you think I am not nice than nice. Though to be fair, Flaming TP thinks I'm nice, and he actually met me, so I'm not nice.
That's right.
I'm nice to Flaming TP.
That was
the guy who came last 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah. No, Sean's cool as shit. So you know who else is from Brownsville? Murder Inc.
Murder Inc.
The Jewish and Italian hitman contingency that ran
Yeah.
out of.
That's when
Midnight Roses.
Brownsville used to be a Jewish neighborhood.
Yeah.
Brownsville used to be a Jewish neighborhood in the 60s and 70s.
And before, because that was
before that, right?
That was the 30s. Murder Inc.'s heyday was the 30s.
But
into
now,
Lansky.
but now,
Bugsy Siegel.
Bug and Meyer Mob.
Yeah.
I'm writing a movie that is attached to that era. Have I talked about that movie?
No,
Oh,
I want
shit,
to
I
know.
gotta take all
This
of
sounds
that.
great.
All right, Warrior by Ledger, good song. Julie
We're
Ledger
not
Precious, right?
strip dancing anymore. But
Maybe
yeah,
they just want me to know what a good song is.
Okay.
I'll pop that up there. I did post this music video to you guys, right? Or did I forget to do that? If you guys haven't gone to see this, watch this. It's my little sister's music video. Like and subscribe. She's awesome. Her band is awesome. Anyway, I'm gonna just put in Warrior by Ledger so I don't forget. Warrior Ledger. Alright, just have it in there so I can see that at some point. Thank you. I always like good music. Alright, do you guys want to hear about my movie? Because I'll talk about it live if you guys want to hear about it. But if you don't, we'll just keep going with this. If you could cast Weird Al into a Marvel movie, who would he be?
Ooh.
Actually, he would have been a good collector.
Yes.
He would have been a good collector.
He would have been.
I think Benicio del Toro works in that role,
Mhm.
but I think Weird Al would have been the perfect spot for him. Would be the collector. Saying. Just saying.
Mm.
Yeah. All right.
MODOK? No. No. Fuck off with your MODOK. Fuck off
Just
with
you have a
your
comic
MODOK.
book reader program. I don't. Yeah, I'm bored. You have beautiful eyes. Super yes. Midtown, Michigan, the Detroit Tigers World Series champions 2019.
Who?
Detroit
Detroit
Tigers.
Man, shut up and sit down. Detroit Tigers ain't winning. They ain't no players. Who on Detroit Tigers? They have no pitching staff, and no bullpen, and no offense. Who? You gonna tell me a washed up Miguel Cabrera and Victor Martinez gonna leave Detroit? Man, shut up, man.
Yeah, don't argue with this man. He knows all the players.
Listen,
all the
no
players.
disrespect to Mickey. Yo, Mickey did his thing. He got his triple crowns, got his MVP, washed up. Hey, Victor Martinez. I like Victor Martinez. I'm a big Victor Martinez fan. The dude's one of the best pure hitters the game has ever seen. He's old. He's washed up. Okay? Tigers are going nowhere. End of discussion.
Loving Isaac. I think it's fired up about shit. John Gwenzel, I think deep down you are nice, but your persona on YouTube is an angry, yelling, flippy-haired Terminator. All right. Yeah. I mean, okay, but to be honest, does my YouTube persona exist only on YouTube?
No, not at all.
Does it exist?
This is how she's all the time.
Yeah.
Am I frequently angry?
Yeah.
Angry. Or like incensed or riled. Well, not when you and I are unwinding, but like around people. Am I keyed up around people?
I think you're ready for something to jump off.
Am I ready to slap a bitch if they get in my face?
Yeah, definitely.
Am I ready to put people in their place?
Oh, that's a great phrase.
Am I ready to turn up the volume? Do I turn up the volume on a whim?
Yes.
Do I turn up the volume on a whim?
You turned up the volume in the past.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, that's what I tell. I always tell my friends of mine who have seen my YouTube videos. I'm like, bro, why are you watching my video? I mean, of course, I appreciate the views and the subscribers and all that stuff. But when I talk to people I know, I'm like, why are you watching my videos? Just call me. You want to hear this shit? Just call me. Just do a FaceTime. We'll do this fucking one-on-one. I can't. Sometimes I can't. Honestly, like, sometimes I'm chill and whatever. I'm obviously not like this all the time. I'm not fucking SJW. But sometimes I can't turn it off. Sometimes I'm like, I just have to go. Sometimes I just have to yell. The Price is Right review says, Warrior by Ledger to me would make a perfect Alita theme song. It's that good. I'm really excited to listen to it. I would play it right now, but if I play more than 30 seconds of a song, I get hit with a copyright claim and all that, which is not a big deal, but just rather avoid that.
Yeah, that's not. What about if he plays more than 30 seconds of what
he might be fucking up my stop.
29 seconds.
You're a pal.
There we go.
You're a pal. Oh, more SJW.
I think we're done being woke.
We're on to murdering SJWs.
I mean, I was dancing shirtless. We're done being woke.
I'm sorry. Objectifying men is very woke. Thank you very much, Steven. Objectifying men of different body types, super woke. Super woke. If I ever manage to get a girlfriend again, no, objectifying men is totally fine.
That's where
Jesse's world.
No, this is the woman's world. Ivan, women are allowed to. You're missing the modern definition of woke, which is just social justice all the time. And justice obviously means vengeance. So since women have been objectified by men for so long, it's obviously just vindication for women to objectify men. Also, Casey Mobley says, if I ever managed to get a girlfriend again, I want her to be like Jessie. That is really, really sweet. Thank you. Except that, like, I understand the sentiment, but you wouldn't want her to be like Jessie is as a girlfriend. Because this Jessie, like friend Jessie, is awesome. Girlfriend Jessie is a fucking basket case. Just ask my boyfriend, the most tolerant man in the world. Asian John Cusack.
That is a really good assessment.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Right?
Actually.
I realized this when someone said it on the live show. I was like, holy shit.
That's exactly
I'm dating half Asian John Cusack.
Yeah.
And then I thought about this. I'm like, growing up as a girl, as a teenage girl, the chick flick heartthrobs. You had like James Marsden a little bit. You had John Cusack. Even Matthew McConaughey did a chick flick and whatnot. But John Cusack, you had like fucking Gerard Butler did a few, right? Yeah. Failure to Launch. And How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, right? That was McConaughey, right?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And so you had all these like these two, Orlando Bloom, Elizabethtown. So you had all these like male heartthrobs in these chick flicks. So it would pop up, more than once. Ryan Gosling. You had Chris Pine back in Just My Luck, which is a great. That's when I first met Chris Pine. It was Chris Pine, Lindsay Lohan. Oh my god! So you had all these like chick flick boys. And one of them was John Cusack. He grew from his little nerd boy self in the 80s to this like cute, adorable chick flick guy. And so as a girl, you grow up being like, I want a guy like that. And that could be any one of those. And the fact that I am now with a prototypical one of these chick flick guys is like, holy shit. You grow up as a girl being like, that's not real life. I'm an outcasted loser. I'll never have that. To be like, wait, I have that. Holy fuckballs.
Wow.
In the immortal words of James Marsden himself in the great movie Sex Drive, holy fucking fuckballs.
Indeed.
Another great line he says in that movie is, I wouldn't let you drive the Drudge if it was parked on my schnutz.
Yeah. Oh, that was a movie.
I love it. Was a movie.
That was a
I
movie.
love that movie so much. I love everything about that movie. I'm like a
Brandon.
combination of Lance and Rex in that movie.
Still not racist.
Oh, damn. The super chat is coming straight for you.
MGTOW Michigander. Bring Justin Verlander back to the Tigers. They're still not racist?
No, they're just talking about baseball
Or
again,
I'm
so I feel like that's directed towards you, Ivan.
Bring Justin Verlander back to the Tigers.
There's only 4 teams that have a legitimate chance of winning the World Series.
And who are they?
The Red Sox, and that's if they get a closer. The Yankees, Dodgers.
Phillies!
I'm telling you right
Yay,
now.
Phillies!
I will say right now. So when it happens, you heard it here first. The winner of the 2019 World Series will be one of the 4 following teams: the Red Sox, the Yankees, the Phillies, or the Dodgers. I'm telling you right now, nobody else has a chance.
I hope it's
I like it.
I hope it's the Phillies because I am an Eagles maniac and I tangentially follow other Philly
It
sports.
could be,
Yeah.
but I'm telling you right now, there are no other teams that have a chance. It's going to be one of those 4 teams.
You heard it here first, bitches.
John.
I don't know which one's going to win because anything can happen in the postseason. Obviously,
Yeah.
I want my Yankees to win, but I can very easily see the Red Sox repeating. Although the only thing that doesn't work in the Red Sox favor is no team has repeated in 19 years. It's the Yankees. So that doesn't work in the Red Sox favor, but there's really only 4 teams with a chance. All the other teams are just make money.
Right, Mona.
It's going to be the Yankees, the Sox, the Dodgers, and the Phillies. No one else has a chance. Right here first.
No, sorry, Casey. We're done. We're done with being triggered. No more triggering tonight.
I don't watch sports. I feel triggered by you guys. No, that's like a real thing on this live on like my channel though. Everyone's like, "Stop talking about sports. We're nerds, man." Well,
back when Jesse and I, and even Ivan, really, even though I don't think Ivan counts in this category.
You can't say that because that's racist.
Okay, let me finish my thought.
You being racist against me?
Yeah, he's being racist against you.
When I started fencing, it was at the twilight of when fencing was a nerd sport.
Yeah.
It's becoming an athlete sport,
Hey,
like a jock sport.
That's because we had billboards of athletes in Times Square.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fencing's on the mat now. Well,
is
slowly starting to become on the mat.
Yeah.
So sort of the end of your fencing career, which is sort of the beginning of ours, it was still very much a nerd sport.
Yeah.
And now it's becoming an athlete sport. They're trying
A
to
jock
mainstream
sport,
it, and I get it because it's more profitable that way. But it's
But in all reality, fencing's always been an athlete sport because you got to be a real athlete.
Oh,
you have to be.
True.
But at the same time,
Because I could take somebody in any other weapon. Any other sport who thinks they're an athlete. Like, yo, give me 3 minutes on the fence strip. It likes to be burning out.
Yeah.
Dude, I love them. They're like, fencing's not a real sport. It's not hard. I'm like, fucking try
You
me.
won't last 1 minute on the fence strip.
Damn
I'll tell you that
straight.
right now.
Every time I come back to
Won't last 1
fencing
minute.
from a while without practicing, I'm always like, God damn, fencing is hard. Look how much fucking work it is.
As out of shape as I look, and everyone on the live stream can attest to this, I have been known to spend an hour open bout, like not an hour open bouting with multiple people, an hour straight with a single person open bouting.
Oh, I've done that.
Just going.
I've done that.
Just going.
It's fucking work. We have, even those of us with flub.
I get like my 3rd, my 4th, my 5th win. Just
Even
like,
those of
I'm
us
going again. Yeah.
with flub still have some muscles down there and definitely have some cardiovascular endurance.
Oh, yeah.
Tucked away. Jesse, about Captain Marvel, should we take to the high seas? I feel like I'm missing a reference here.
Yes.
What am I missing?
I don't know. I'm guessing yes. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Manuel, elucidate me. Anyone else happening at Marvel seems to be free diving off the side of a cliff right now. I'm not rooting for the film to be bad. I'm perfectly happy if it's good. Brie Larson is going to be no less of a twat if it's good. That's reality. Are we out of booze?
It was gone.
Mm.
At least what I brought is gone.
We's out of booze. Yeah, I only had that one beer to offer. Sorry. Seriously, Jesse, I'll take 5 minutes from you if you teach me.
For 5 hours.
5 hours from now.
Wait, yeah, 5 hours from now.
What time you got to be?
7:45.
8.
Yeah, all of us.
Trying to decide if I'm gonna eat breakfast tomorrow or not. I do really like the breakfast here. It's a good breakfast.
I haven't actually had any breakfast here.
Really?
Because I keep pushing my wake up time.
2 saber events that start at 8?
Yeah. All right. We gotta.
I got 12 FA in the morning and did 3 women's.
We have to work tomorrow, so we should probably go to bed. But you guys have been phenomenal.
This is possibly my favorite guest starring stream.
Between you and Jeremy, which of you is the more rageful in an argument? Lol, with Jeremy's a-hole humor and your rants will be interesting. Lol. We do argue sometimes, which is fun. And actually, someone suggested we should do this. I think I'm gonna try talking about doing a video about boycotting or not Captain Marvel. And I'm more rageful. I'm 100% more rageful. Jeremy won't even deny it. Yeah, no, we're both. It's fun, and if we get each other going either against each other or on the same topic, it's a lot of fun. And we are gonna do a live stream again. We're trying to plan one for this week. We're definitely gonna start doing more live streams together because Jeremy and I together is phenomenal. It's like, hardcore. Talk like it's just power duo buddies punching things together. Who are 2 powerful people who punch things together.
Awesome.
I'm trying to think of an example. Like we're
words.
We are the Hulk and Thor. Except I'm the Hulk. So like that scene in the first Avengers where they beat everyone up together and then the Hulk just punches Thor. That's me punching Jeremy in the face. No, we do make a great duo. I am more rageful though. Like Jeremy is fun. I mean, I love his asshole. That's what actually. I honestly didn't always agree with Jeremy from the very beginning. But there was something about the way he presented himself where I'm like, I don't like your assholeness.
You feel like my stupid dance.
Oh.
The stupid naked dance.
You failed 2220.
You paid a shit ton of money for
nice.
it. So.
By the way, you're nice. We like your job. Thank you. You failed. You were awesome. Thank you so much for your generosity and your support of our community and our crazy townness. All right. So before we sign off, guys, send us your wokest thought of your life. Your wokest thought of all time.
Get it.
Send us them woke thoughts. That's not a woke thought.
That's a shoulder, not an elbow.
It's not your elbow.
Okay.
If you are in Cali, you fail. I am. I'm in Southern California. So yeah. But yeah, as for
we only racked up 3 or 5 dislikes and
hooray!
And 3 of them were when I was dancing naked.
Alex Vogel says meth totally keeps me woke. What part am I in? The San Diego? You failed 2323. I am in Los Angeles. If you want to get in contact, you can DM me on Twitter or you can send an email. My woke thought: ban straws. Yeah. Fail. And anyone else, if you want to get in contact with me for any reason, me.mindlessentertainment@gmail.com is my business address. But you fail. Definitely hit me up since we're regionally close. I would definitely want to hang out sometime. Jaws is gay, as in the shark, like Jaws the shark is gay.
Or the movie.
His name is Bruce, by the way. Or the movie is gay. Everyone is a fascist. Good. Ban straws. California's trying to ban straws. BT dubs. Legalize pot, ban straws. Something about that just seems weird. How are we supposed to work if we've never prepared for it? Wokest thought, liberty, Uber, I use plastic straws to poke sea turtles. That's the opposite of woke, Alex.
Yes.
That's the wrong direction.
Dream
I had a
Freddy
dream Freddy Krueger.
I felt so woke. I woke up.
No more woke thoughts. Nobody's
No
got any
more,
more woke.
no.
Everyone's like, fuck your wokeness. I have no woke thoughts.
We done woked up.
We done woked. We're gonna unwoke and go to sleep. So we're gonna be we're gonna be so
Unwoke.
hello the show.
We're gonna be unconscious.
We're gonna be so unwoke. We're gonna stop being awake. That's how
there we
unwoke
go.
we are. All right. Well, we appreciate you tuning in for our experiment in wokeness. Our horrifically failed experiment in wokeness.
So bad.
This is Dr. Stephen Prostitute. We got 37 Flunge Street, and I'm the God Empress Jesse Milestone. So pleasure talking to all of you. And
Until next time.
Until next time.